Allow me to introduce two woke socialists. We have woke socialist figure A and woke socialist figure B. Their genders are currently unknown, but you can tell based on the nose rings and mustache, you are about to see some real bananas. So, Caleb Hammer uploaded a video how they're $300,000 in debt to flee Trump's fascist America, ladies and gentlemen. We are watching the wokes eat each other alive in real time. It is truly the best of days. Now, I wanted to introduce some lore about Trump's fascist America before we do too deep of a dive into this one, because I think it's incredibly important. Let me show you what Trump's fascist America is currently all about. So GameStop released a statement. GameStop declares the console war is over. Over the past 2 decades, the global gaming community has been engaged in the console wars. Whereas the conflict originated in 2000, the release of Halo Combat Evolved, Halo Campaign Evolved is coming officially to PlayStation 2026. Therefore, GameStop, acting under its authority as a neutral entity in the world's retail gaming and trade and discussion, hereby declares the official cessation of the console wars. All claim to exclusivity are hereby dissolved. Console loyalists are instructed to cease hostilities, disband militias, and enjoy this new era of gaming. Do you know why? Because it's actually over. GameStop will continue to operate as a demilitarized zone, offering hardware, accessories, and trade-ins to combatants on all sides, power to the players, because finally, we are living as a cross-play platform. The console wars have ended. This is Trump's America. Because the Rapid Response 47, which is Trump's response team on Twitter, number 9, meaning this is the 9th war that the Trump administration has ended, President Trump presides over the end of the 20-year console wars. All right, we are moving into a glorious era of reality, the 9th war that the Trump administration has officially ended. GameStop posted this image of Master Chief shaking hands with President Donald J. Trump, the president presiding the end of the 9th war that he has stopped over his term. The White House responded, power to the players, with Giga Trump, Halo Unified. This is crazy. This has 8 million views. The Trump has officially ended another war, ladies and gentlemen. GameStop responds. Donald Trump in the epic Master Chief armor, as well as Cortana J.D. Vance lurking in the distance. All right, this is diabolical. All right, the console wars have actually ended, presided by Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, and gamers around the world have celebrated. Now, this is Trump's America, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fascist America that they are trying so desperately to flee. Now, important to note, in case you're interested in stats, currently a lot of EBT and food stamps and stuff like that is getting cut for a lot of people because the Democrats voted to shut down the government, in case you are curious. Now, if you want to be interested, this is who is actually getting food stamps by ethnicity. 45% go to Afghans, 42% Somalis, 34% Iraqis, 34... There we go. We got white Americans at 8% over here at the bottom. All right, I'm really glad we were able to talk about this because food stamps by ethnicity, it goes, 92% of it does not go to white Americans. That's right. I hope you understand. We are importing the third world to force working class Americans to feed and house them at gunpoint. This is a civilizational suicide. So hopefully in Trump's America, we could do something about this shit because no one knows that this is the reality. Everyone's just taught food stamps and benefits are equally good for everybody and it's just a net positive on society. Well, it's a net positive on everyone that's not a white guy. Interestingly enough, for people that pay taxes in general. So I don't know. Whites, Jews, Asians, those guys, they have it rough. But if you are an import from Somalia, you are truly living your best life in Trump's America. Now, let's look at two retards deciding that they need to spend $300,000 to flee the country.
We really want to get the out of this country.
Is there an actual plan here, or is it a wham wham? I hate the America.
I wouldn't say that. I mean,
we can disagree with every elected official. They were elected.
I don't know about democratic.
Is there anything in your life that is just like not trauma Olympics?
You don't put in enough effort. You could do
Welcome to the leftoids, baby. It's all trauma Olympics.
more.
You're doing nothing that would be considered trying.
I'm trying to.
No, you're not, because
Yes,
you're doing.
I am.
You are not trying. I don't want to hear it. This is some bull. Sign up for the new and improved dollar-wise.
Dude, you know the funniest part is, I feel like no one is getting more normies onto the right more than just a completely politically neutral guy doing financial audits of complete retards. That's the best part. Like, look at this. You want to be on the same side as this cretin? Bro, what are we talking about, man? What are we doing here? You want to be on her side, man? You want to be on her side, dude? Deport. Deport. Bro, what is this? This is Nightmare World. What is going on? What is this entire situation? All right, all of this. Deport, bro. What are we doing? Victim champion.
And this is financial audit.
All right, let's go.
Thanks for coming down to Austin, guys. I appreciate it. Savannah, you're the one in front of me. Oh, you're welcome. What do you do for a living?
I'm currently unemployed.
The leftoids, so angry at Trump's America every single time. Trump's America, we just can't live here or something. Anyway, we don't want to get a job.
Great job. And what do you do?
I'm a senior systems administrator.
Okay, I really thought it was
Yeah, that's kind of a nothing.
gonna be starting your own brewery. Okay,
I want to open a game store.
be
Bro!
starting your own brewery.
Dude, they all look like this. They all look like Vosh, bro. Why do they all look like Vosh? That's crazy. That's crazy. This has to be illegal. This has to be illegal, man. That's diabolical.
Okay.
I want to open a game store
Of course you do.
with a cafe.
I
I
can
think
see
he's
it.
talking about your hipster mustache.
Yeah,
I can see
I get it. But
So
you're
what do
not
you-
off the mark entirely.
Hipster mustache stuck in 2010 and septum piercing. So I got the
Yeah.
full combination.
That's
in
right.
front of me.
Classic,
Congratulations, you got the leftoid special. Prepare for everyone to die.
like bisexual with the nerdy boyfriend combo.
I thought you.
Ah, the bisexual. They're all the stereotypes. They're all the stereotypes. Unemployed fat asses that just want to play video games. And like, this is sad because like us right-wing guys that like playing video games really get a bad look when you get leftoid exodia here, literally gathering LGBT fucking letters like they're goddamn pieces of the Millennium Puzzle.
You're calling yourself bisexual. What are you, homophobic?
You're calling yourself bisexual? Yeah. Bro, crazy. Is this video sped up? Yeah, their conversations have a lot of dead spaces often, so I put it at 1.25 times speed. You know.
Oh,
No, what do you make?
I make 90,000 a year.
Okay, so this is why you're unemployed. Why are you unemployed in your own mind? Because 90,000, yes, obviously we can.
Hot take. That's not enough. I mean, it's a lot. It's above average. It's very nice. I'm very proud. It's not enough for a two-family household anymore. It really isn't, and it's kind of sad.
Survive off the household is that well above the median household in the state of Texas, in the city of Arlington, I'd bet, certainly in the city of Austin, and certainly in the United States. So why are you unemployed?
Right now, it's just been really hard for me to find a job. I've been applying for
What
about
jobs are you
6
trying to find?
months. Just like an office job, honestly. The last 3 years of my work history, I've
Yikes.
been in and out of offices.
Well, in and out of office.
That's what we call a leech, ladies and gentlemen.
This probably doesn't look good on a resume. Who wants you to come in if you're going to be out?
Yeah, I've just had like a lot of struggle with stability, and I've never
All right, let's see. How quick is it going to take until she hits us with the depression card? How long until she summons depression onto the field in defense mode?
really been able to hold down a job.
So no one's going to hire you then if that's being shown on your resume. I certainly wouldn't.
Well,
Just going to say, okay, what hits our account on a monthly basis?
5,000 total
Okay, cool.
a month.
How are we doing on this 5K?
We are surviving but not thriving.
Why? And by the way, usually people are not really surviving when they're on the show. I'm just going to let you know, so I'm probably going to
Sure.
call bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, why? What's going on?
Well, we have like all the bills covered, but a big
Do
thing
we?
is a
You're
big.
never late.
No, I wouldn't say never.
Oh, he says,
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't say never.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I've not missed any of my bills in the last.
'Cause I'm
Dude, this is such massive cuck maneuver. I don't miss any of my bills, the leech says, while contributing nothing. By the way, I'm just saying, if there's a relationship between a man and a woman, and the woman is not working and also not having children, then that woman is a leech. All right? If she's not if she's not raising kids, she has no reason not to be doing something that contributes. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, that's why you watch me, chat. You only watch me for the based opinions.
Paying them
Yeah,
both.
'cause he's paying them for me.
Wait, are you guys married?
No.
No.
Oh, you're not. Oh, this gets real sugar daddy real quick. How long have you guys been dating?
Yeah.
It's been about 8 months, almost 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she was, dude, the OnlyFans whore to leech girlfriend pipeline is real.
very young relationship
Extra soy, baby.
here. Okay.
Yeah, they're in a relationship for 6 months and he's paying all her bills.
We actually met in high school.
Yeah, we've known each other since high school.
Yeah. But we just kind of went
how it
our
goes. I don't know.
separate ways and recently reconnected.
Sure. Is marriage on the horizon? I don't even know. This early into a relationship. Are you guys living together?
Yeah.
How long have you guys lived together?
Since March.
You've been immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about
Pretty
that.
fast.
Yeah, because that's very interesting. I mean, I did too for what it's worth, but
Sure.
interesting circumstances. I'd love to hear yours.
Main thing is she had a situation with her younger sisters.
What?
She had
How does that even mean?
custody of them for
What the fuck? Leftoid household. Parents are gone. Every time. Every time. It's the no dad to unemployed hoe leech pipeline. Every time. She has a dad-shaped hole in her heart, and this is the direction she needed to go.
like 6 months. Yeah.
For 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
How old are they?
They were 17 and 10 at the time.
Sure.
So she had custody of them. That fell through, and then she was left kind of with nothing. And so I was like, well, I would prefer you not be on the street. So come live with me.
I would prefer you not be on the street, so I will pay you for sex. Okay, let's be real. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying, bro. Bro is lactating soy right now.
Weird dynamic. Is it a weird dynamic?
Like, so listen, on the one hand, you're broke. On the other hand, I have a penis. Can we work this out?
No, I feel like it's pretty balanced.
Well balanced. But he's taking care of your bills.
What do you mean balanced? He's paying for everything. Dude, these women, and she's gonna, I actually have a degree in gender studies and in lesbian sociology, so I'm contributing to society too.
He got you off the street.
I go to
He's taking care of all your
protests.
bills. You can't hold down a job to save your life.
Yeah, but like, so he makes money and I say free Palestine on social media. We are literally the same.
It feels like a weird dynamic to me.
Well, so actually I received a grant shortly after I moved in with him.
For what?
It was like a reimbursement for taking care of my sisters.
Okay, that's not a job. I'm sorry. I mean, the grant isn't. You got the one-time grant. It's out of the way. It's done because you don't have the custody anymore. You're not doing it anymore, right?
Yeah.
What are they?
My 17-year-old sister, she turned 18. She decided to live with some other family members. My 10-year-old sister is currently about to be placed with her mom.
Oh, okay.
So why didn't the
Interesting that she wasn't
Why didn't the mom have custody first?
already, but I get it. Life's complicated. I get it. So,
I don't get it.
what are we talking about today, guys? What are we talking about? What's going on?
We really want to get the fuck out of this country.
Yeah.
In the next-
We'd really like to move out of the United States. That was
Bro.
a big thing that we
I love how she's like, we would like to move. Now, I contribute nothing, but we would like to do this.
were in alignment.
Go where?
Like
We have a few options that we
Yeah.
talked about,
Bro.
like
New Zealand or,
That's not a
France.
cheap one. That
Italy.
will be a failed one. That will be an extra failed one.
Germany's
Northern
European countries like Denmark, Switzerland, Netherlands.
Okay.
She's also
anywhere.
Why?
Literally anywhere.
Just because of the political climate, you know.
Trump. Oh my God, these people. Honestly, move. Get out. Leave. Leave. You should go. If you hate America, leave. I take it back. Sorry, chat. I know chat thinks this is cringe. No, this is great. This is good. Every communist should leave. All of them. Whether they want to or not. Whether they want to or not.
We don't think things are
Self-deport.
going great.
Europe's going to the right as well.
Yeah, I mean the whole world is worldwide.
Reform's
right?
about to just smash and win the next UK election. I don't.
Yeah.
Italy, you say Italy? Everyone.
The major reason why is because the leftoids ruined society. Yeah, they imported rapists and terrorists, and now they're like, what? There's more rape and terror? Like, I can't believe it.
Well, I didn't say Italy.
Who says? You're saying Italy?
I
You
like
know
that
they're
Italy.
calling.
That's news to
You
me.
know everyone on like in the United States and whatnot calls her a fascist, right?
Really?
What?
Yes.
I know I didn't know that.
You know what?
You're joking. You are absolutely kidding me. She wants to leave America to go to Italy? Oh, they just elected someone even more right-wing than Trump. Are you insane?
You know
what?
the
You know
right's
what?
going to likely win in France as well.
You know what Italy did in World War II, right?
They're likely going to win everywhere. You know why they're going to win everywhere? Because the leftoid literally imported cancer.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, I know.
I don't know why we're talking about 100 years ago, but okay, yeah, 80. But
Lord.
Dude, this is classic leftist. All right, you want to move to Italy? You know what they did in World War II, right?
okay, and how's
You know, Mussolini literally is Italian.
this productive to you guys? Because you're making a United States income right now, substantially higher.
Well,
Right.
I know that with him being in IT, that he could get a job literally
Kind of.
anywhere.
Their tech sector is not even close to
I love how she's like, I think we should move because he could get a job.
what the United States is by far.
Yeah, just based on like research I've
Not
done.
even close.
I know my career field is in high demand in a lot of different places.
Certainly, but even in the United States, IT, of where we have a booming tech sector,
Tech is rough right
is
now.
not easy to get hired in at this exact moment. So that
Yeah.
seems like a bit of overconfidence.
Sure. I mean, I worked at Amazon before. I have a really great resume.
That's great. A lot of people have really
I'm
great
well-
resumes right now, and they're not getting jobs. You're
Sure.
willing to give up a $90,000 a year job when literally everyone is begging in the tech world for a job. And Europe has a tech sector that's not even close to competing with China and the United States. I don't know what we're talking about
He's
here.
literally willing to give up this job because he wants to fuck a woke hoe. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure he's pretty woke himself. But this is like the radical empathy feminism mindset that's just taking hold. His balls are in her purse, and she wants them to go to Europe. Okay? All right, that's what we are watching in real time. He decided to get with crazy, and 6 months later, he's giving up his job and moving to Europe because she's making him feel bad about fascism.
Well, I mean, we're just, I guess it's like the trade-off is I make less money, but the idea is that, you know, our quality of life would be better in a different country.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Quality of life? What quality of life? How is Trump affecting you? Trump is not making your life worse, okay? Like, what are we even talking about? There is not one guy. Like, bro, your quality of life is shit because you are surrounded by a miasma of depression. Your quality of life is great in America, the best country in the world.
I don't know, what kind of life are you trying to live?
I mean, I want to live.
He doesn't have a job. So.
Yeah.
Well, I'm currently trying to go back to school.
I was in and out of office jobs. Now I'm trying to go back to school. I really feel like getting a degree in butt sex is definitely going to change my opinion on everything.
I want to be an English teacher of English as a foreign language in another country.
And that could work.
That's crazy. The amount of steps to this plan. It'll take you 4 years to become a teacher, to become an English teacher, credited. Like, this is insane.
What's the quality of life? Because if we're talking quiet, walkable communities, sure, you can get that. But
yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're going for.
you can find that in pockets in the United States
Sure.
as well. It's less common. But I don't know, even still, when it comes to dollars left over,
It's not that less common. You could definitely find like nice, wholesome towns in the United States.
I mean, the math has been done.
And I love how all the woke people that want to teach children to castrate themselves, they all want to become teachers. It's kind of diabolical if you think about it. Like, if you think about it, it's a little bit diabolical. She wants to be a foreign English teacher in another country where she doesn't speak the other language. Like, this is unbelievably impossible. These people don't think. They literally just think with their overly dramatized emotional heart saying, "Re-fascism." Can't reproduce, teach. That's the strat, baby.
You take every subsidy, you get everything from the government-funded healthcare, whatnot. And this is in Germany alone. You take that, you compare it to the United States. After everything that's free over there that we have to pay in the private sector, because our incomes are so substantially higher, we still, at the end of the day, have more leftover money. It's not substantially more, but even after everything, with all taxes, all social programs combined, we technically have leftover money more. So that quality of life, where is it? Is it in the community specifically? A lot of people are complaining about the communities over there right now. Like, I don't know.
True.
Well, the idea is that it's in.
Is there an actual plan here, or is it a wham wham? I hate the America.
I mean,
Dude, welcome to the left. The whole left right now is wah wah, I hate America.
I wouldn't say
It's
that.
literally that simple. I see a lot of people saying, no, it's different, like social policies. It's not true. It's not true. Every single policy on the left is a I hate America policy. All of it. All of it. Every single bit of it.
I mean,
would.
I would say that it's because I hate America. Because, you know why I hate America? Because I'm in a group chat with a lot of girls, and they all support Hamas terrorists. That's right. You might think this is controversial or something, but in reality, we're all on the same page. We all hate America. America deserved 9/11.
I mean,
What do you hate?
Like literally everything about America.
Literally everything about America. The freest country in the world. That's right. You would rather be a sex slave in Syria than, have a free world in America.
Let's get a couple specifics.
All right.
Because everything's a lot.
The healthcare industry.
Okay.
Healthcare is great in America, man. It really is. Like I'm telling you, so many people think that free healthcare in other countries means that healthcare is free. It's not true. It's a scam. Free healthcare just means that people that are working are paying for your healthcare. Yeah, if you're a freeloader retard like this lady seems to be, yeah, obviously you want free healthcare because you want to leech off more people.
Yeah. What about
I
it?
know that I have like so many undiagnosed conditions.
You guys make
Bro. I told you. It takes a second. Wait until the mental health card comes out every time.
my
well, okay, you're not
family-
married, but at $90,000 a year, I mean, you guys get pretty top end healthcare.
I
As a
have
combined.
not been able to take advantage of that.
You guys
so
aren't
far.
married.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah,
on
I
his
can't get
health
on my
plan.
healthcare.
Exactly.
But even still, you making $0, the welfare state that we have, you get a pretty robust coverage still.
I mean,
I think she should get a job. I think she needs to get a job immediately and then pay for healthcare.
Have you applied? What have you applied to?
And also, she doesn't have a million undiagnosed conditions, all right? We have schools and we have teachers, and she wants to be a teacher. She's going to teach all these kids that they have secret mental illnesses. And the only way to feel better about themselves is to cut off their own testicles. Man, you see the fucking path. Dude, it's insane. See, I know that this guy's here to just, he doesn't do politics, Caleb over here. He just kind of highlights the money issues. But dog, dude, this is like, it's so obvious.
What health insurance do you have right now?
None.
That's your fault. The Affordable Care Act is there for you at the healthcare.gov for you to enroll in things that are completely subsidized.
I mean, I've been trying to get you to apply to stuff.
This sounds like a you problem. You're complaining about something that you haven't done. Don't get me wrong. Health insurance in this country is ridiculously expensive. You're not going to get me defending it by any means. But when you take an idiotic stance of it's bad, but I've done nothing, it's like, what the f- am I going to say? You're going to make me sound like I'm the most roo-roo. Yay, let's charge $1 billion constantly. But for what it's worth, remember, if you can afford it, we do have the best health care in the world.
True.
And you guys, as
You know why? America has the best healthcare in the world? Because it's not purely socialized healthcare. So therefore, it's the best healthcare in the world. And different people around the world that have different issues, they fly to America to actually get treated because it's not hyper-socialized. Because hyper-socialized means that no one actually needs to work hard to do anything in reality, and they expect it to they just get their cringe paycheck from the government. The doctors don't need to work hard. The patients don't need to, pay for it, and therefore it just becomes generic slop. Of course, America is the best healthcare in the world because it's a capitalist society, obviously.
combined household income of $90,000, when you're married, you would have access to that.
I just can't believe that because especially
A quote from the Talmud, all right? Never get a free doctor. All right? Like, I'm sorry for being controversial, but like, dude, if the doctor's free, he's gonna be shit. Okay? Usually, that's how it works.
Believe that because of
being
feelings.
a woman in the United States,
Okay,
when
well, you're talking
you
abortion.
present with, I've actually had 2 abortions.
Okay.
She's a murderer! They're all like this, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. These people suck. I actually need more free healthcare. I need more free healthcare to keep killing my babies. They're all like this, man. It's crazy. Dude, just gleefully saying this shit. And she's complaining about healthcare. Haunted graveyard pussy over here.
But when you're a woman in the United States and you have like a chronic health condition,
What's your chronic health condition, lady? Retardation?
you're more likely to go undiagnosed for 10 plus years.
Girl, you haven't signed up for health insurance to go to the doctor when you get it for free. That's I'm being a person that's not signing up.
Doctor.
Girl, you have nothing but time.
She's literally unemployed and she's saying she doesn't have time to go to the doctor. Dude, these people suck. These people suck. Oh my. And that's why you watch the Nuxanor channel, because I find the most classic retards to make fun of.
And then
Again,
a few times I
this
did
is the
go to
crazy
doctor.
thing.
In Trump's fascist America, I have an option for free healthcare, and I decide to not go because I don't have time, and I'm also unemployed, and I'm busy killing my babies on your dollar.
I hate that you are getting
Everyone in chat paying taxes, you funded her to murder her babies.
need to defend our system, which is a simply broken system. Everyone agrees on that across all political ideologies. And you're getting me to defend it because of the simple fact that you just literally haven't taken 5 minutes to go online and sign up for something that I pay taxes for. And happily.
True.
And it's because you're a woman?
All right.
I think it's because you haven't gone, go on, let's hear something else.
Uh-oh.
Because that one was lost.
Oh.
That one up.
The dead silence.
What else do we hate? Other than everything.
But bro, she's not used to being told what to do by a man because she has mental illnesses and septum piercings. And look who she's dating. She's dating fucking Vosh too. She's dating a guy that literally looks like a Goomba.
Because this is, listen, we're not doing, big United States debate. The thing is, we are making a massive financial change where you are going to go to a place where you are objectively going to get paid less. Okay, you get social benefits, it almost offsets it in certain places. France, no. Italy, definitely not. Germany, potentially. Northern European countries, certainly more like Norway with their sovereign wealth fund. They invested it very capitalistically and very well. Wish we could do that with Social Security. We did it. Now but either way, good. So we're making a big financial decision here.
Yeah.
But you can't bring up an actual point as to why when you just say you hate everything. Can you give me one thing?
Well,
It's a little more valid?
just feel like with the
Here we go.
regime that's in place that we're heading-
Democratically elected, you can disagree with it.
Dude, it's crazy how these people hate, like, basic democracy. Like, it becomes so obvious how these people literally, the ones that scream fascism are the fascists, okay? These are the fascists. This is a democratically elected by the majority of the people, not just by the electorate system, but also the majority of the country voted for this guy. 77 million people voted for this dude. They won by 7 million votes. Are you insane?
towards
We can disagree with every elected official.
I
we're
mean,
I don't know
elected.
about democratic.
Fascism, she says, fascism.
yeah.
What do you mean I don't know about democratic? Oh, God. The cope is crazy. These are the fascists, by the way, in case you were curious.
Okay.
All 7 swing states, all 7 of them, and not a single dwarf, Goomba-looking horsefucker was able to change my opinion.
Okay. Federalism. Yes. Okay. Okay. So you just disagree with the president. and that's fine. You know, you would not agree with the
You
Prime
also don't have to marry the president, which is important to note.
Minister of Italy at all. They call her a fascist. Everyone like you, Septum Piercing, calls her a legitimate fascist.
I mean, to be fair, I hadn't done much research.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that's as clear as day.
She got the
Dude, I wish you would wreck them on the fucking politics. I know that he doesn't do politics; he just does finances. But like, and that's why I'm here to make fun of the retards. But this is crazy.
got the Facebook reel treatment, you know.
Yeah.
And, hey,
And how do you deal with that? Because that would drive me crazy if we can't have any realistic conversations about our future life.
I mean, I definitely feel like I'm more of the realistic side of the couple.
Bro, you have a job. She sleeps on your couch for free, and you pay all her bills. What are we talking about?
You know, I'm the one always saying, hey, we need to spend less money. We overspent in this area.
We need to spend less money. He says to the fucking leech that, let me remind you, murders her own babies. It's not like she's a stay-at-home mom. She's killing her children. All right, like this is crazy.
Yeah, you know, I was like, hey, we need to start a plan. Like, she didn't have a plan to go back to school really until I kind of like helped her with it.
ChatGPT helped me with that.
God, she can't give him anything. She can't give him anything, dude. These people so hyper-feminized man plus hyper-feminized woman equals this shit. That's why you need a plus and a minus for a magnet to attract. This is crazy. Oh my god. Feminism is cancer, man. Like, I don't know what happened to society, but this shit's crazy. Modern feminism? Wow, bro.
I mean,
Are you able to do anything yourself?
Yes.
you can't feed yourself.
Oh, that's true.
Getting her to eat is a
Glad we're
nightmare.
laughing about it, but have you been an adult once in your 9 years of adulthood?
Yes.
How?
Bro, she had custody of her siblings, by the way.
Oh, you abandon every job, you can't feed yourself, you're trying to run to a country that you don't even understand. That, by the way, is a completely failed economy. Italy, good the luck. People don't even leave their homes, their parents' homes anymore. People don't move out because there's no job opportunities. It's really bad. Northern Italy's okay. Southern Italy, completely gone. You probably don't know anything about that. Okay, that's fine. Great. I see an extreme lack of knowledge on literally any.
These people vote. These people vote. These are the people, by the way, that are behind profile pictures on the internet that are calling you a fascist. These are the people that are calling you a fascist and a Nazi and celebrating the murder of conservatives. These guys.
Anything, an extreme lack of ever doing anything with effort or maturity on your end, which is deeply concerning to me.
That everything I've struggled with up until now has prevented me from being able
I'm a
to
victim. I'm a victim.
get to a point of stability in my life.
So
and,
victim.
I don't know, part of
But
wanting
from
to come
you
here.
won't even apply for literal subsidized free health insurance. This is the best in the world, absolutely not. But you will get preventative care with it and emergency care 100%. I'm confused. You won't do that. You say you have no stability. You will not take 5 to 10 minutes.
I just honestly hadn't thought about that.
Okay, I will be
Why didn't you ask ChatGPT?
candid. I went through the process. Listen. It wasn't fully justified, I'll be honest, and I ended up paying it all back in the end for what it's worth. But I went through the process because I was laid off from a company. I was working double. Got laid off from the one I wasn't working. Who would have thought? Okay, fair enough. And I'm not criticizing them for that at all. Totally justified. This was years ago now. But I freaked out. I was a little nervous.
She is literally on the verge of tears, bro. Bro, look at her face. She is not used to even being talked to like this. She's used to being treated as the victim. The victim.
So I lost my health insurance. So I went on to the healthcare.gov and I applied. And I kind of set it up where it's like, okay, it could be free and stuff like that. Literally took me 10 minutes and I had great health insurance. It pretty much cost me nothing. Okay, I had to pay it all back in the end of the year because clearly it showed that year I made a lot of money because I had another job. I was just freaking out, very nervous. This is so easy. You could do this in no time. No, this sounds like a sponsorship for it. It's
Yeah,
not.
I was going to say, are you plugging them right now?
No, I'm plugging you not being an immature.
Yeah.
Guess I got to work on it then.
Yeah.
Yikes, bro.
I've been saying that. I mean,
She's melting. She's melting, bro. She can't even maintain a conversation. She can't face any form of adversity. And no, this isn't because she has mental health issues. This is because she was raised delusional.
getting her.
You don't know me.
I've been broken up with apparently. It's right.
By the way,
just
even
now.
for what it's worth, people like you, again, the Septum Piercing Army, right now, even in Germany, is the center-right party. The chancellor is the center-right party, which, of course, anything centrist or center-right is immediately a fascist right now. So
They don't say anything. They didn't say anything. They agree. Oh my God, that's diabolical, man. That's just diabolical.
you sure we want to move there?
But no, that was just on the short list of places it might be fun to go.
No, we're gonna need to get you on the short bus when you leave the studio today for the sound of it. I'm not even advocating because like I know how this conversation is going right now because I'm talking to someone like you who has like been pushed to the far left very clearly. I sound like I'm on the right, where I go very nuanced position to position. I just go where the facts are. But because whenever you talk to any extremist, you sound like you're on the other side, and it's killing me because people are immediately gonna see this.
She's a radical extremist, far leftist. I guarantee you, these people celebrated in their house when Charlie Kirk was assassinated.
Caleb's really fascist. It's just like you guys are fucking morons. If you guys were on the far right, I would sound like oh, Caleb's a fucking liberal. It's like, but what the
bro. I don't want to be that guy, but that's a face. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I am talking about, baby.
Liberal. It's like, but what the you're clearly so far gone that you can't even have like a nuanced take on the society you live in, and you won't even look into the resources we literally have. What is our government's what 60 to 70% federal spending goes to social services?
Don't worry, guys. She's a teacher.
And you're not even taking advantage of anything?
I just feel like I won't qualify for them.
I feel like
every single time.
Except you would. You make no money. Are you ridiculous? Would you get on unemployment? No, not right now, nor should you. You're not entitled to that. You paid it in the system a little bit, and that's well gone.
Yeah.
But of course you would be covered with health. This is ridiculous.
Yep.
And the kids. Did you give them back? Did you leave them? I'm confused because it seems so sudden that you had them and then all of a sudden they're not.
Yeah, there was, I honestly bit off more than I could chew, and I wasn't capable of taking care of them. We all just had a lot of conflicting issues, and putting all that together was like trying to toss a salad without a bowl.
Did you care about them? Because if you did care about them, you should know you murdered 2 of your children that were just like them. Just saying, you should know. And also, for the record, in case you are curious, there is literally a waiting list for adoption, and you instead felt the need to be a leech on the medical system to kill your babies. I just wanted to mention this.
It's just a mess.
It's Blunnold's Blump's fault, actually.
Chaos.
Big guy, you seem a bit more reasonable, okay? And I don't care if you're politically left or right, doesn't matter. I'm assuming you're left, but you're reasonable. And that's all that matters, because everyone can be on all political sides, okay? You're not to the far...
Yeah, but not if you're on the far left. or the far right either. All right, for the record, if you're like an actual communist or an actual Nazi, you're fucking psycho. And these people actually seem like actual communists.
Like, extremism, scary and ridiculous. What the f*** is your take on all this? This is crazy. And you're gonna, again, pack up, lose all this money and just go? For something you don't have even a job lined up for.
All right, big guy, put on the pants, lock in, bro. You're cooked.
This is very concerning.
It's more of a long-term plan. Like,
she immediately talks. He asks him a question. She answers it. He said, okay, we are not talking to woman right now. We are talking to man. Man, I am asking you specifically. She immediately answers. This is actual cinema. This is absolute cinema. Bro, these guys, they need the Bible. They need the Bible. Look, man, I know we're doing Bible class over here on my streams these days. Every day we read a chapter of the Bible. I don't know if you've read Genesis. I'm gonna just piss off a couple of women with this one. No offense, I have nothing but respect for women, to be honest. I really do. I really have a lot of respect for women. To quote Genesis chapter 3, verse 16, to the woman he said, he being God, I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor you will give birth to your children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. Did you not get the memo? Okay, all right, that was controversial. Anyway, silence, wench. The mustaches are speaking.
Long-term without a short-term plan usually doesn't end up being long-term.
I'm not very good at making plans.
You don't seem to be very good at literally
goals.
anything. I don't mean that as an insult, but have we talked about one thing that you're able to do and not complain about and be victim-y?
No, you've pointed out a lot of my weaknesses, and I just...
In like, what, 10 minutes, and I haven't... You don't know what to take? Maybe reflection. Okay.
She's
what's your take, guy?
Antidepressants.
Huh?
Antidepressants.
Of course she's on antidepressants. What did I tell? Did I not literally call the depression thing immediately?
What about antidepressants?
Well, she's taking antidepressants. I don't know.
I'm on Celexa. Reminds you. Okay. It didn't turn me into a moron that freaks out and cries about everything and gets all my information from TikTok and Reddit.
Sure.
And ChatGPT.
Well,
Yep.
The sister situation.
She is literally on the verge of tears. She cannot believe that someone is talking back to her. She was told that all she had to do was self-diagnose as a retard and scream about Palestine, and that's it.
But more that you are
not a very nice verse for women. You don't know the context then, because the context is that Adam and Eve both sinned, and therefore God punished both of them in this corporeal realm. That was the punishment for women. The punishment for men was from the sweat of your brow you shall eat bread. That's right, men. Get your ass off your chair and make a living. Go work your ass off. And women, your punishment is pain in childbirth, and men will rule over you. That's what the Bible says. All right? And both men and women get absolute punishments, and because we live in an unbelievable modern society that somehow flipped the roles and made it like, well, no, men, don't worry. You could be a communist socialist and sit in your bedroom, but women should be the ones that work, and decided to flip the other way around. No. Men shouldn't, let's say, take charge in a relationship. No, absolutely not. Women should actually be the ones to take charge in the relationship. They literally tried their absolute best to invert the design that God had when he created the world as it stands. And it failed. Wow, all these people are miserable people that murder their own children and die alone. What color me shocked and surprised?
Abandoning everything you've built because your girlfriend's terrified of everything and gets all her information from TikTok and thinks that is reliable news.
I actually don't use TikTok.
Could have fooled me.
Well,
I mean, Reels is the same thing.
No, she really went to say, I don't use TikTok as like an epic mic drop moment. She uses the same exact thing, except it's owned by Zuckerberg instead.
Or less.
A little more fun racism on Reels, I'll be honest. But continue.
Yeah, I mean,
He laughed. He's sleeping on his own couch that he pays for tonight. Oh my God. Look at it. She's just staring at it. You are sleeping on the couch that you paid for in the apartment that you pay for. I am getting the bed that is yours tonight.
I know it's not, the smartest thing financially to like leave my job and go to a different country.
I'm not even talking about even that alone. It's latching yourself to her, someone that can't hold down a job, that is a victim in everything. Oh, no! And abandoning what you have here for that.
I mean, she's not a victim in everything.
Yeah, true. She literally gets half your paycheck for free.
Haven't heard one yet.
I mean, yeah, she needs a lot of help, but like she's been through a lot and she just needs a lot of help.
Everyone's been through a lot. Everyone's life is complicated.
I mean, yeah, but we're dealing with that stuff. We're working through it, and
So I will be hearing that when you guys are 60.
I think so. I have faith that like she has that she'll be able to grow in the areas that she is struggling with.
This is
a leftist with faith. Huh? Look at that. What a shock. Dude hates God, but has faith. You know what he has faith in? Man. It's almost like it's literal blasphemy every single time he speaks. Listen, I'm sure that a lot of people that watch my videos don't believe in a higher power or anything, and honestly, it's not really my business. However, you gotta say, it is pretty diabolical how much faith these people have in things that are actually scientifically disprovable, but how little faith they have in things that science cannot disprove. I just personally find it fun.
Turning.
So honestly, when I was a kid, my biggest dream in life was to go back to school. And when I graduated,
when I was a kid.
Wait.
So you woke up at 7 years old and had a dream that you wanted to go back to school.
Bro, this sounds like this sounds like the Netflix movies about women in like the 1700s, okay? And a woman who was abused by her father and her brothers said her husband at the year of 7 years old came out of the house and was like, oh me, oh my. I wish I could go to school one day. Her biggest dream. She didn't want to be a housewife. The Netflix tale of the young English woman who happens to be black, who decided she wants to go to school one day. Bro, what are we doing?
The guy
is literally living the actual state of like your average woke Netflix documentary.
I wanted to go to college.
Thanks to Reels and Reddit, this is 2025's version of I Had a Dream. Look. Private student.
Bro, that is a yikes, man.
It's happening. Engineering.
Holy.
Need to. It's like this is, we're done as a society. Actually, yes, please go to Europe. We need to do better here.
I wanted to go to college my whole life. Okay. When I graduated high school, my parents refused to fill out my FAFSA for me. And I actually...
You could do it yourself. You graduated high school, lady. You could have done it yourself. You didn't need your parents. My entire life, all I wanted to do was go to college as a woman. It's not easy to be a woman in today's society with the fact that, 65% of people in colleges are women, but that's not enough. We need to make sure even less men get in statistically.
I went and applied for
What about
scholarships on my
you
own.
filling it out?
Scholarships? Bro, there's free colleges, man. There are free ones. Go to community college. What are we even talking about?
I had to have their tax information.
But my parents wouldn't even do my admittance paperwork.
In order to fill out the FAFSA.
They wouldn't provide the tax information
They refused.
to her.
Yeah, they refused.
You don't need them. You could go to community. You're an adult. You graduated high school. You're an adult. You're an 18-year-old. You could go to community college. Your tax information, bitch, it's your social security number, which you could find out really easily if you have any ID at all. This is pathetic. Oh my God.
I mean, there has to be a workaround. There's people that don't have kids. Listen, I'm not uberly informed on the FAFSA application as a whole, but to say that only, like, there's so many child...
But I had a dream to get a degree from Yale. $60,000 a semester, it's true, but I really wanted a degree in underwater tap dancing and lesbian butt sex. I felt like it was my calling, and after all, I am just a girl in such a dark and scary world.
Or parentless kids or deadbeat parents that get advantage things, or Pell Grant situations even.
So I actually went and applied for my own scholarships.
Okay, good start.
And
that's great.
So brave.
Then
so brave.
at 19, my parents didn't like the guy I was dating, which is fair in retrospect.
Because he was black.
No.
His parents would feel that way, probably.
That he was black?
Or her parents would probably also feel that way.
Well, I was joking, but I see. Okay.
You unwittingly hit the nail on the head on that one.
But so they
That's right, her parents are racist fascists, guys. You know why? Because they voted for Trump.
kicked me out, and they kept my scholarship money until 2 weeks before it expired.
Can I do a little tangent real quick? Just because you got racist piece of parents doesn't mean you have to go to the extreme other side as well.
I feel like it's my responsibility to make up for their lack in life.
No.
My parents told a racist joke, and now I need to free Palestine.
No, extremism matched with extremism does not work. We are so done. Okay, continue. Okay, great.
My parents brought up crime statistics. It turns out there are a lot of crimes perpetrated by aliens. I am not willing to accept this reality, and therefore I am going on Greta Thunberg's flotilla to free Palestine.
Oh, did you go to college? I don't know.
No.
Fight fire with fire?
Bro, stop.
No, I wasn't able to go.
What do you mean you weren't able to go?
After I turned 18, and when I was 23, I applied on my own.
What did you do
and,
from 18 to 23?
I didn't have any financial aid come through again.
Okay.
And
Why didn't you go to community college,
Why
dude?
didn't you go to community college? Get a job. What are we doing? There's like, dude, America, for all of its faults, which are mostly people exactly like this, actually, hypothetical, like as a coincidence. It's the best country in the world. Like, what are we doing?
I didn't even have anybody to co-sign my student loans.
No,
and they
community
wouldn't-
college. You could have cash
Community college is free.
flowed community college. Yes, you could have. Community college is as cash flowable as anything.
It's
So
unfortunate.
I'm still confused how I feel like the more I push back, the more you talk about something that is sad in the past that has nothing to do with actually what's going on though.
Well, right now, I've just been
I love how she skipped the right now, and she is not willing to admit the fact that she wasted the last 10 years of her life being a complete deadbeat on society.
trying to take care of things. I've been applying to jobs. I put in over 300 applications in less than 3 months, and I've just not heard anything back from any of them.
I don't want to be like cringe here or anything, but you have a 10-year gap in your resume. You have a green dot on your nose. I wouldn't hire you for anything. Are you crazy? Like, what are we doing?
Except for a couple of MLMs.
Surprised you haven't fallen into that, by the way.
That's what I said.
By the way,
that's what I said.
By the way,
than I look.
fast forward, here we go, because this took me about 3 seconds while I was also listening to you.
I've actually
You can
just reapplied for FAFSA on my own this year again.
Quiet, lady. I was talking. You're doing a me where
He's
I
not used to being shushed. I'm sorry. You just shushed a woman.
interrupt you.
Uh-oh.
And that's very rude of me to do
All
that.
right, as you
To quote the Talmud, I don't know why I'm quoting the Talmud so much today. To quote the Talmud, not 10 portions of speech came into this world, and 9 of them were taken by women. It's a real Talmud quote. All right, it's a real, genuine, verifiable Talmud quote, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I didn't say it. The rabbis said that 2,000 years ago. All right.
were saying,
Well, this took me about 5 seconds. Back then, you could have claimed independent status and filed without your parents' info.
they were still claiming me as a dependent on their taxes.
How old were you?
Oh, what?
17.
You could have skipped a year and still done it, though.
I was homeless at that time, a year.
And you were not emancipated? Is there anything in your life that is just like not trauma Olympics?
No.
Okay.
Oh, well, victim mentality, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. Shitty parents obviously did this. Also, shitty schools. It's the school system. It's society. People like this wouldn't be able to exist in any other world or generation. You are living the most privileged life ever because you have the privilege of being able to be a shit-stained leech on society and actually survive. You have to understand how insane this is. That even in her current state as a professional victim with infinite mental health jutsus, all right, completely cringe, a leech on society, contributing absolutely nothing. She hates her family, she hates her parents, she hates her siblings, she has absolutely nothing that she gives, and yet she is surviving life on easy mode, okay? And she has the audacity to complain. Recognize what we're talking about.
Great.
Yeah.
So how do we do anything ever? Do we just give up and say, oh no, 18 to 20 sucked and we will never do anything in our life?
Well, like I said, when I was 23, I tried again to reapply to college.
Well, 23, you would have been totally fine for FAFSA, independent status.
I did refile my FAFSA. I didn't get anything. I tried to apply for student aid. I didn't get anything. They told me that 2 weeks before I was supposed to sign up for my classes, the counselor called me and told me that my SAT and my ACT scores
Can you please ask her what the green dot on her nose is? I'm actually dying here.
were expired, and I would have to wait until October and November to retake the equivalency test.
Fair enough.
And then have to reapply the next spring.
Fair enough.
And at that time, I had just found out I was pregnant a second time.
But you do not have any kids.
No.
So
No,
I mean,
she killed them. She killed her babies. What do you mean? Obviously, she murdered them. What are you talking about? This is a feminist. She has so much empathy for people that are invading our country illegally and raping our women, but she doesn't have empathy for her children, who she was too busy killing. Let me remind you, for convenience purposes. All right? She murdered her babies for convenience purposes, not because of health risks or anything like that, due to pure convenience.
you solved that one.
And then they claim that they're the party of empathy. Rights for everyone except for your own children, I guess.
Okay, so that didn't really impact much, it sounds like.
Well, I was working
also, by the way-
supporting my ex at the time. And when my that I was pregnant,
This is impossible. This is why this is impossible. Listen, you struggled with some things, and many things I sympathize with, and I would have, at that time, if it was happening right now, hugged you and cried with you. It is not happening. This was a
Right.
long time ago,
Right.
and you are using it as 27
No.
years old. I can't do anything.
But I mean, that stuff has an impact on you now.
Has an
right?
impact on you now, but if you give up, you're never going to do anything.
But I haven't given up. I've already
Infinite trauma. This is crazy.
reapplied for school again.
He has to feed you.
Yeah, but when everything happened back
Yeah, but I give him vagina. And if he gives me children, I'll just murder them.
in March, he offered to do that for me. He offered to take
He
care of me.
says you would not feed yourself and you would be homeless and all this stuff if he didn't. So
Yeah.
no, I would offer it too because I'm not going to let someone die.
I would have figured something out. I am very resilient. I have been through so much in my life. I have started over and redone everything a dozen.
She's talking about how she's so resilient and starting over, and she's so brave and she's so successful, and yet she's a complete leech on society that contributes absolutely nothing.
and a half times.
That is so sad.
She's lived a lot of life and been through a lot of stuff.
Right.
She has lived.
She's lived.
She has lived a lot of life, guys. A lot of life has been lived. She lived so much life. This is diabolical, man. It's crazy. And we're feeding them. All right, we're feeding her, bro. Us taxpayers.
a lot of life and been through a lot of stuff. So, that's why I have faith in her that she'll.
That's why we're moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. We got some more faith. Yep. Faith for everything that you shouldn't have faith for. Faith for nothing that you should have faith for.
And also, if you're dependent, but your parents won't or can't provide info, you can do a special circumstances appeal. If your parents refuse to provide any tax info, but still support you.
Do you believe in God? No, but I do buy shungite crystals, and I also remember my past lives.
You can submit FAFSA without their data
Right.
to
I
only
didn't
be
know
eligible
that
for
when I was
unsubsidized federal loans.
17.
I know, but I'm saying I found this in literally less than 30 seconds.
Isn't it FAFSA? FAFSA? Not FAFSA?
How dare you correct her? How dare you? You correct her.
Right?
I know Google existed back then.
I didn't know to look for stuff like that.
Didn't know about looking things up, to be fair, in her defense, because she's retarded.
Do anything. Okay.
And her parents decided not to teach her, and society taught her that she's a victim, and then she believed it, and now her life is ruined and cooked. And she's living in fear, looking over her shoulder because of the evil Trump administration.
Oh,
Place, hit the zapper. Shock, shock, shock.
okay.
Bro, someone's got to put a shock collar on Mr. Mustache over here.
From there, like what?
Stay on the cook chair, Mario.
Again, this is what I struggle with in this conversation. This is a take accountability. This isn't a bad things happen. We've all been through bad things. I've been through bad things, not as bad as yours. He's been through things not as bad as yours. We're not doing a jerk off session comparing which one was worse. And we're also not sitting here and justifying every single failure that you're doing and that you're not willing to make any improvements in your life based on your actions, not your thoughts, because life was hard 5 to 7 and 8 and 9 years ago. I'm sorry you went through that. That doesn't mean life is done. And that
Yeah.
is not this conversation and not this show. But you say you're not giving up, but your entire life looks like giving up. You're not willing to apply for health insurance right now in 10 minutes. Like, you can't do anything.
I'm not giving up. I'm just starting over. I just started over again.
Bro, I love how this is an excuse. It's like you can't judge me on my actions for the last 10 years because I just started over. So technically, I'm a new person as of now. So anything before now, you can't judge me for.
But he's upset you haven't found a job. the producer's saying. He's actually upset you haven't found a job. Ladies and gentlemen of today, Will is other reach at any time. This is a no-brainer. Dollarwise.com. Let's go.
Yeah.
If our
It's been
significant other
longer-
is feeling that clearly there is something more here, and listen, this is a tale as classic as old as time. Again, Reddit, TikTok, get on it right now. You'll
They literally aren't asking her about the green dot on her nose.
see it. You will absolutely avoid any pushback or accountability for what your life looks like today by leaning on, oh, things were sad in the past, of which, again, at that time, I would have supported you. I would have hugged you.
Bro, she's about to hit him with the, you don't understand. The gender pay gap. You don't understand. Women were oppressed for thousands of years. You don't understand, Caleb, what it's like as a man.
I cried with you. Great. That's not happening now. And you are using it as a deflection for what you are not doing right now. And he's upset you're not getting a job. He's upset. The guy taking care of you. The guy who's willing to lose his good paying job to go work in a tech market that doesn't exist in a different continent with languages he can't speak.
He's literally sacrificing a good paying job to move across the world because his reindeer girlfriend that's literally gonna dump him. Okay, you don't understand. She is gonna dump him, probably. It's not gonna be the other way around. But unfortunately, like he is beyond cucked. All right. At some point, this is gonna be diabolical. I mean, because unfortunately, the way reality looks like, women cause like 70-80% of the divorces are begun by women. Like she is going to dump him at some point. All right. And, you know, and you're going to be stuck with no job in fucking Italy.
Let's go to UK, but good luck there.
Well, him wanting to move was a thing that he wanted before I even came in the picture. And that was part of the reason that we...
So you're upset about her getting a job. Walk me through it.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely had, whenever we have arguments about our financial situation, it always, boils down to, well, XYZ would be better if you had a job and an income. And yeah, I mean, I feel like you don't like put in enough effort. I feel like you could do more. Like, you sleep in a lot and I'm cooking, cleaning, taking care of things.
Oh my God, you are joking me. You're kidding me. Please. Shock my dog. I can't stop. Shock. Useless woman. Leech on society. She's crazy.
Animals, watering the plants.
This dude waking up at the crack of dawn. She wakes up at the crack of 3 p.m. to watch her cartoons.
And
I water my plants. You don't water my...
I love how she just casually admits that he does the cooking and cleaning. He's doing the job. He's making all of the money. He's also doing the cooking and the cleaning, and now she's gonna get all defensive about that she waters her own plants.
plants.
I lost my awards. I'd give one, but I can't find them right now. Sorry, continue.
The plants is just one thing, but like I still like contribute in every area on top of working. And then I just, I am worried that you're taking advantage of me a little bit, but like,
Yep.
I want to trust you implicitly.
When we've talked about this at home, like you've never said that before.
Maybe I wasn't direct enough about it, but I've been trying to communicate, like, hey, you could put in more effort. Like I just think that you could be doing more, and I feel like there's definitely an imbalance, like that I'm kind of doing everything, and you're not even working.
Remember when you said your exes were financially taking advantage of you? Now, here's the thing. You're right. He may not have said that, but this happens this isn't obviously official as couples therapy, but in settings similar to this in couples therapy, that's where the real thing comes out. That people hold back from wanting to say in person because they don't want to start a fight. They don't want to start an argument at home. This is that. And to use language from your world, a safe place.
Fair.
I try to be that for you. I want you to be able to come to me with stuff and talk to me about things and be open and, I feel like I don't have the same opportunity. I feel like if I bring stuff up, like you get upset and you get angry and...
Tell me about that. Tell me about how those conversations go, where she gets upset and angry.
Well, I'll just bring something up and I end up having to comfort her at the end of it, because it's like she'll start saying...
Because she's a mess and society told her it's good for her to be a mess and it's healthy for you to be a mess. That's right, baby. You should be a mess, says society. That's right. You are strong and independent and also a completely emotional mess of a human.
I'm such a worthless partner. No, she says that about herself. And then I have to be like, no, you're not. Like, I have to
She literally does the Mizkif suicide strategy. It's like, if you break up with me, I'll kill myself. And then it's like, well, actually, in that case, I'm really not going to break up. I don't want to do that.
Comfort her and reassure her a lot. And then, then it kind of ends up
Oh, we can break up. It's okay. I'll just go and die outside in the cold alone. No, baby, don't do that.
Fizzling out because I don't get to get my point across, and then
Yeah, that's
just kind of
actually-
kick the can down the road.
That's actually, again, let's take more notes from your TikTok community. That's an incredibly manipulative and almost gaslighting thing that you're doing, where you have a real conversation and then you go, oh, I'm not a good partner. I'm not contributing anything. That is manipulative as to not be able to have that conversation and then go in there with that bullshit, that self-victimizing bullshit. That's f***ed up.
I feel like we always resolve our issues.
Yeah, because you threatened suicide. And he's like, yeah, I actually don't want you to kill yourself.
I mean,
You feel that because you deflect, self-victimize, and he stops the conversation and you feel resolved because he
Can we drink every time she says, I feel like?
embraces you.
I mean, we do get to finish the conversation, but you know, I feel like in that area, especially
He
with
also feels like.
looking for another job, everything can be like, you know, some people like the trad wife thing. Some, you know, different relationships have different like ratios of
Some people like women that actually respect their husband. I actually am not for that. I prefer the more shock collar relationship.
Specifically told me that if I don't want to work, I don't have to work, that you would get a higher paying job and that I could just stay at home.
If you did,
This is crazy. She sucks as a human, man. Bro, you gotta go. You gotta go, bitch. You gotta leave. Leave.
set it up like that, it would be a little weird to go against it.
He has said that to me multiple times.
Yep,
I mean-
you're the prize girlfriend, and he's the fucking cuck, and he's just like, yo, a woman paid attention to me. I'm gonna kill my.
That's an option, but like that's not.
And that's not what I want. I want a job. My self-worth is directly tied to how productive I can be. And
And here you are contributing nothing to your relationship or to your society. But you know what, lady? You know what? Start with cooking and cleaning. All right? I'm not trying to be misogynistic here or anything. This guy is paying for your life. You start off by cooking and cleaning and treating him like a king, bro. That's right. Treat him like an absolute king. That way, maybe he'll feel like you're actually contributing to his life, that he's working on that, and he's making money for you. And you know what? Quite honestly, he won't feel shitty about himself. He won't feel shitty about this relationship. Because even if you don't get a job yet, hypothetically, but you're actually showing how actually respectful and grateful you are that he is literally making your life work for you. Sorry, bitch. That's crazy. Go to your kitchen and make that man a sandwich immediately. That's the Nuxanor prognosis.
But no offense, he's never been productive.
I've been
What's the longest job you ever had?
a year and 3 months.
Yeah.
Was end of life care for an elderly man with dementia.
Oh, he killed her! No, I'm kidding. Well, we know why there was a time cap on that one.
Why do you always have to go? See, this is what she does. She always has to go into the conversation with bringing up something sad to shut it down. You see how this works?
I mean,
It's not good. It is not a healthy way to live or to have conversations. But I hope
mean,
you recognize this.
But like all this stuff has happened, and it does have an effect on her.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but it's the way that
this
every
guy-
conversation is with her. You bring up a valid point, and then she has to bring in something where it gets sad. And if you then push on that valid point again, you all of a sudden look bad because, oh no, something sad happened. Because you can't be a dick and push back against someone where something sad has happened, because then you look like a piece of shit. And it's a tactic people like her use to get out of any valid criticism.
They're gonna go home. She's like, sorry, baby, you're not coming for a week. Now make me a sandwich. Oh, no. Oh, my God. This is so sad. It's so diabolical. These guys suck so badly. Dude, why can't these people just actually build traditional relationships based on more conservative biblical values? You realize how much better their life would be? You know, honestly, if she, think about it. If she would, instead of this whole messed up situation, all right, she would marry him, have a kid, cook and clean. All right, I'm not saying that all women need to do something like this, but let's say she would. And he would go out there and work, and he would come home to a loving wife, clean house, a yummy dinner, and beautiful children that love him. Does that not sound like heaven? Like, it really does. It's crazy. And they're like, no, I don't want that. I want to kill my babies and not contribute to society and blame Trump.
I just don't think she's doing it on purpose to try and
No,
avoid.
it's in her DNA. This is how she lives. This is how she's gotten past any criticism in her life. This is learned.
And
It's instinctual
He's
to her.
right.
And we're
He's
working
completely
on-
right. And honestly, it's instilled by the school system and all these other cucks.
helping
like
her
emotional terrorism.
We're working on helping her change that, you know?
Are we? Because I'm the first one to bring it up, and you haven't brought it up, and you don't even seem to agree with me right now.
I mean,
I feel like I was
It's
doing
a
better
process,
when
you
I
know?
was in therapy last year.
You should probably do that times 3. But not an enabling therapist, which again, I don't want to loop you in a group, but many people they only go through therapists until they find the therapist that enables their thoughts and behavior and worldview. And it's very bad because you need someone to challenge you.
I'm ready for a challenge.
Oh, a year and 1 month.
She is literally in the middle of crying because someone is like, get a job.
It's worth of one.
What's that in reference to?
The job?
Your longest
A year and
job.
3.
Year
Yeah.
and 3.
Hey, those 2 extra months, you know?
Yeah.
This is a mess.
That being said,
Oh.
though, for the last 9 years of my life, I've bounced around. I've been homeless. I've been with partners that took advantage of me.
Here she
I
goes.
was the sole
Here-
winner in
Here she
almost
goes.
all of those
Every-
relationships.
Here's the tactic. We just talked about the tactic and she's doing it. She gets valid criticism and then falls back on the victim so that the valid criticism can no longer be pushed.
My point is that I was the sole breadwinner for most of those relationships. I was the only person taking care of other people.
With no
And-
job.
I'm
and
sure it was
myself
off
on top of
and
that.
stuff. Like, I mean, come on. I don't know what happened back then. Again, that was 9 years ago. So if things went to collections, they would have fallen off by now anyway. So that doesn't matter. But either way, cool. Let's 100% take what you just said as real. You were the breadwinner. You were the breadwinner, 100%, and there was, nothing flawed in that. You were the breadwinner. You know what I say? Very good. Why don't you do that then? If you were such an
trying.
expert at it,
I am
I'm
applying
trying.
to
You've
jobs.
never held down a job for more than a year and 3 months.
It's because I've literally never been in one place that long.
That is your choice.
What?
No.
Bro, you're moving around. Oh,
I mean,
my
it
God.
was,
Can extend. You're right. Maybe you have to leave that apartment, but you can go to an apartment down the block.
no, I mean, like, she was in situations where she couldn't leave, right? Like,
Yeah.
leaving abusive situations
He is like running defense for his queen the entire time, too.
is not always so simple as just, like, walking away.
Not saying that one, but so you've only been in abusive
She's hobosexual.
relationships for the last 9 years.
I mean,
In the last 9 years, every instance of your life has only been abusive relationships. So shut the fuck up with that criticism, because this is the fallback bull. I never said she cannot, or she could just move from the abusive. I didn't say that. She suggested it was maybe a couple years. She just said for the last 9 years she was endlessly moving. So fuck off with that bullshit. That is such a deflection to try to play victim. I do not support that relationship, obviously, and I know it is impossible to just leave. But to say I moved around and couldn't stay anywhere for the last 9 years and it's because of abusive relationships that only existed for 2 to 3, shut the fuck up. That is some dumb
Yeah, cook 'em.
pushback.
Cook,
That is some
bro.
dumb cope.
Dude, and the funniest thing is this victim shit only exists on the left. It's crazy how the victim shit, like, I mean, it does, I guess, people saying that, they're oppressed and stuff on the right, but it's really not even remotely close. Like, this is a leftoid problem that is exacerbated by society pushing this narrative constantly.
also, when I wasn't in those relationships, I would end up going back to take care of my siblings.
Okay, and then you couldn't do it and then you gave him up. So clearly that didn't work.
No, I mean, at the time when our
All right, here we go. Parent trauma. Let's go.
father was working in Fort Worth and we lived in Abilene, I would go and stay.
Doesn't even
with
matter.
the
You're getting the
kids
government
and
check.
Live with the kids. No, this was not. This is
Then you should have done that.
pre-CPS.
Then you
This
should
was
have
years
done.
ago. Like in between those abusive relationships, I would have to go take care of my siblings.
She goes, takes care of siblings, leaves, married, decides to get into an abusive relationship, ends the abusive relationship, goes back to help the siblings.
For him because he didn't have anybody else to take care of them.
What does that have to do with today?
That past, like,
You said you were able to do breadwinner. You haven't. You're not now. You're milking off of him. He said that specifically. This has nothing to do with anything. You can trauma dump all you want. It has nothing to do with the fact that you are not doing it now. And if you were such a good breadwinner, you'd be able to do that now. And I bet your resumes, because you've left jobs endlessly and you don't know how to curate your resume to the jobs you're applying for. And no offense, if someone like you walked into the door, I'd be afraid that you'd take my business down anyway.
For the past 6 months,
Wait, I wouldn't hire her.
actually had all of my own bills covered by myself.
What bills did you have?
My car loan, my insurance, my phone bill,
Okay, so 3 bills.
and was a subscription to Netflix and Crunchyroll.
Netflix, Disney Plus, Crunchyroll, Amazon Prime. Anyone that has a subscription to Crunchyroll, and you're you're in an issue.
I don't know about you.
If you have a problem, man, and a financial problem, and you have Netflix and Crunchyroll subscriptions, get a fucking life and start pirating shit the way God intended.
One medications. Let's get back to the episode.
My little sister still uses my Netflix and my Crunchyroll.
Very good.
This is not an excuse. My little sister, she's abused. She's being abused. The only solace she has is when she goes home and she watches at my Netflix and Crunchyroll accounts.
And so $600 a month. Again,
Yeah, roughly.
I lost my awards. I apologize. Okay.
I mean, so
At
and
the
that was
same
until
time, I want you guys to give me what you think your household financial score is. 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. At the same time, okay? 10 being the best, 0 being the worst. You don't have to go back to school to figure out the scale, okay? 0, 10, 0, 10. Same time. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, you're going to do it same time. 3, 2, 1, 2.
1.
Apparently, you did need to go back to school to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to figure out your financial score, where you stand in the world of finances, where you need to improve, that shows up on the show. Well, you're going to need a lot more than this time, but for this episode. But download the Dollarwise budgeting app, take the free trial, and if you
Bro, they think it's a 2 or a 1 when he's having a $90,000 income a year.
you like it, sign up for the annual version to save a lot of money, and I will mail you my budget-friendly cookbook, signed by me, mailed directly to your door. It's a good time. And sign up for Dollarwise Central if you want to bundle it all together with all of our education for 80% off. Check it out, dollarwise.com. Okay. Oh, you did do DoorDash, though. It looks like so you were hustling on DoorDash. How long did you do DoorDash for?
About 3 hours before I totaled my car.
This is a pathetic human.
It'd be like that sometimes, you know?
No, stop! It'd be like that sometimes, but it's like that all the time with her.
What are you doing?
Woman driver. Sorry, I had to say it. No one else was going to. No one else was going to say. I had to say it. I had to.
Good for this conversation. What am I involved in right now?
I had to handle all the insurance stuff.
Of course she did. She's a leech.
She can't do
I can't believe they didn't ask about the green dot on her nose, man.
anything. We know that already. Remember when you bit off more than you can chew? You were bragging about taking care of your kids, but then you said your siblings, one of which was 17, by the way, could 100% take care of themselves.
No, she couldn't actually. She has.
I don't care.
No, she couldn't actually. She has.
Yes! Bro, you need to get dentist reactions to these videos. That's crazy.
I don't care. I don't care.
She's not.
I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. Probably abuse, mental health, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I'm sorry. Sake. I don't care. I'm done with you're the most miserable among us.
Yeah.
You know, people go through their lives and then take that and then go live incredible lives. Yeah, you're just.
All right, you know, I feel like I didn't bring this up in a while, so I'm gonna bring it up now. You ready to hear something? You want to hear something miserable? My grandfather, God bless him, he's over 100 years old right now. God bless him. He's a Holocaust survivor. He was in the concentration camps in Germany from the age of 14 to 19, okay, during World War II. He was literally a Holocaust survivor. His entire family was killed by Nazis, all right? He watched some of them get killed himself. They took him on death marches where they left him for dead after shooting him. And thank God he survived. And they ended up recapturing him and putting him back in a concentration camp. All right, this dude lived, all right, on potato peels. All right, that was his food rations in concentration camps. All right, that's some tragic backstory. All right, so that guy right now is a well-off guy that hauled ass, that worked his ass off, immigrated to America. He is now, thank God, well off. He has 5 children. He has 20 grandchildren, and he is an absolute legend. He is a happy man. He reads the New York Times every day from cover to cover, and every day he reads an article where they call Trump Hitler, and he actually gets visibly upset. All right? That guy had a hard life. And
milk
you cannot remotely compare that to this random mentally retarded bitch.
In it to death, and you're laying in it and then using someone else to survive. It's disgusting. Come on. People take that horrible traumatic past and they go become the best people in our society.
I'm trying to.
No, you're not, because you're doing nothing.
No, but she thinks that being the best person in society is having a Palestine flag in her bio. She doesn't realize that being a positive member of society should be anything else.
Would be considered trying. You are doing nothing. You won't even get
That's not true. She's killing her children.
the subsidized health insurance that takes 10 minutes to get. Then you complain about not having health insurance. You are not trying. I don't want to hear it. This is some bull. Southwest Rapid Rewards. Whose card is this? For
That's me.
sake.
That's me.
I will hold your hand and do victim with you once you literally try everything that I would suggest and then you fail and it doesn't work. But you haven't tried.
Crap.
So f off with that bull.
I feel like I'm trying.
Oh, it's a balance of $5,267.37.
Uh,
What are you
got that?
doing?
Will you sign my Labubu?
what? You kidding me, man?
I will burn that.
Pretty please?
Labubus, who the are you? Labubus is a new form of fucking gambling. It is a waste
Bro, you literally have. He's not in debt, so.
of money. You just made a billionaire become much more billionaire. What? His, like, the feet on this one is like, he's broken.
He's sitting down.
It's a sitting Labubu. He sits. Not very well, though. Pretty please?
Dude, this is
Bro,
so
what the fuck,
stupid.
man?
This is so fucking stupid. You got Lafu food.
Actually,
Labubus are the best
Hee-Hee.
fucking thing in the world, and
His
the
name
people
is
that get
Hee-Hee.
them,
Yeah. His name is
the
Hee-Hee.
worst. Shut. What am I doing? Fine. Okay.
Dude, this guy feels bad, man.
Did you do your initials on the foot?
Bro. This is crazy. What a
An
child.
actual syndrome. Sake. What are we doing here? So dumb.
I'm actually in shock. I am actually in shock.
Great. I'm glad you brought your fucking Labubu. You know, waste of money. Someone that doesn't have a job complains about not being able to afford health insurance is going out there and gambling with Labubus. How many Labubus do you have?
None. That's not mine.
That's-
It's my friend's.
This is so stupid. What's going on with the Southwest cards, guy?
Oh my god. Dude.
I've
Math. She got a good deal on it, so it makes sense that she spent $100 on it.
had it for a long time, like several years, and that's kind of been my go-to for a long time. It's been my go-to kind of filter everything through that card.
What do you mean?
Let me remind you.
Filter everything through that
No,
card.
these are not paid actors. He does this show like 3 times a week. He always gets random whack jobs. These are not paid actors.
What is that to you? What does that mean?
Like I'd pay my bills on it and then
What, your bills?
well, and then pay it off after. But it was just like to get the rewards.
Which is why
and travel
it's
and stuff.
maxed out.
Well,
Sorry, you're right. It's not
used
maxed
to.
out. No, you're right. It's not maxed out. It's over the limit by $267.37. So you're putting our bills on a card that is over the limit, that is accruing interest that we can't pay off to save our fucking life. Oh, God. That is accruing fees. That is accruing fees.
Oh,
The producers, they were watching you. They said you seemed surprised by that.
I did say I did say
You did not know? You probably don't know his finances.
It's overmaxed.
It's overmaxed. So you becoming financially dependent to someone that
Bro,
can't
I didn't know is not an excuse.
manage his own finances. Well, people use less credit
also-
cards in Europe, so maybe you will be better off there.
I gave him $3,000 to help pay off some of his cards.
How much?
$3,000
From the fucking kid fund?
from my grant. Yeah, it wasn't for the kids.
What
that
card
was
did that go on?
specifically-
that went on the Amazon and the American Express.
But not the Southwest at all?
No.
So you purchased $140 on here. You had $189 of fees, dude. You tit.
How does that even happen?
$117.68 of interest accrued, and we got a $368 minimum monthly payment. What the fuck is going on? So really, let's be honest, you stacked up a lot of debt, you f***ed your life, and now you just want to flee to get away from it instead of taking any ownership and beating this down. Let's be honest, that's what this is really looking like.
No, I mean, like, we can't leave the country with debt, right? Like, we want to pay it off. That's why we're here, you know?
Ding, ding, ding. So I'll say this. Just gonna say, listen, I'm okay with the center-left government. I'm okay with the center-right government. I like good and nuanced in the middle where you can fly back and forth with a nice little fence it. You know, I like that.
Right up in
But
there.
you guys, well, her right now, just like people on the far right, anyone slightly to the left is a communist. Her, she's on the far left. Anyone slightly to the right is a fascist. This is what the internet is right now. Here's Europe. Right-wing governments currently. Finland, Italy, Hungary, Croatia, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Netherlands, Sweden, Austria, Poland, plus Germany. You ain't gonna be happy there.
Don't worry, more of them are going to be...
Not with the way you
Dude,
view
dude.
this.
Dude, no. You think that's it? Wait until the next election rolls around. There is going to be a right-wing wave, unless they get outvoted by Muslim immigrants. Unless that happens, there will be a wave of this shit. Oh, it's going to be brutal.
Also-
you should stick around. I'm sure you're going to really like JD Vance, JD 48. 48, JD, Just Dance Vance, 48.
Headed towards the right, Belgium, Romania, potentially France, Spain, and, well, Poland definitely just did. It's a shift across the board, dude. Good luck. That's all I'm going to say.
But the thing is, right now, America is the enemy of the leftists on the internet. And that's what she cares about. She only cares about the current thing. She doesn't actually give a shit about right-wing, left-wing. She only cares about the things that she's told to care about. So she'll be told to care about Trump. So that's why she cares about Trump.
Yeah, we're over by $267. Past due, 158. Why are you past due? What are we doing? We want to leave the country so we can flee fascism. So we have to pay off debt in order to do that. But we're past due? Please make that make sense to me. For me.
Yeah.
You need help with that one.
Well, just had bills that need to be paid, so.
This is a bill that needs to be paid.
And you didn't pay
Yeah,
it.
and I mean, I pay that bill, the minimum monthly
You
at
didn't
least,
pay
but-
that bill.
Well,
Many
for-
times this year. You have $258 of fees this year so far on this card. Fuck you.
Whoa.
I have his auto pay now, but.
Oh,
for-
congratulations. Right before he came on the show where his finances will be exposed, he pushed a button. That means nothing. I'm talking about what you did this year. Multiple late fees.
Sure. Well, before, like, I didn't have it on auto pay because I would often not have enough money in my account to auto pay. So like make sure everything was covered. So I turned the auto pay off, and
This is the worst excuse ever.
I would miss it by a day and then pay it off.
Is all of this new to you? Do you know any of this?
No, I didn't know anything about this card because this isn't one of the cards that I help pay off.
Well, what do you think? Because this is and the fact that the only reason he ever paid off cards was you bringing in some money. What the do you think of this? This is insane. You know how many late fees he's had this year? Many. This is crazy. Just on one card alone. Then $676 of interest accrued.
By the way, the reason why this happened is because this guy's a lazy fuck. He's willing to take his time to complain and protest against fascism and stuff, but he's not willing to take his time to push a button and pay his debts. Now he's going to complain about American economy or whatever when he's literally screwing himself.
Oh wait, fee is $40 minus the annual membership fee of $149. Great, divided by 40. He's had about 3 late fees this year so far. So about a third of the year.
Is that the card that you put the movers on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Aren't you moving your own dude?
No,
that
we'll
was
move
my
her shit.
stuff.
Aren't you moving her dude?
Well, it was part of
You
the.
get the friends, you buy him pizza, that's a move.
Sure, but part of the
was
grant was
that it
it
would
pays partially for moving
reimburse.
expenses.
Yeah.
You put it on your credit card that is over the limit, that is
stop.
having 3 late fees this year and accruing interest like none other.
Well, I had to get we had to get the reimbursement for it. So
And
I
then
had
the
to-
card is still over the limit, so clearly we did not use it appropriately.
Yeah,
This is
I put the
diabolical.
movers on that card and then paid I got the reimbursement for it, and then the reimbursement just didn't end up getting onto the card. So
$140 also charged for Microsoft 365. Why the would that be on a card that is over the limit, that is beyond maxed out, that we can't pay off, that we're paying late constantly and is accruing interest? Why would you have that subscription on this card? What the
I mean, it's yearly. I just
I needed a new tablet. So.
forgot to move it onto the other card, but I mean, I have all my other subscriptions on my debit and stuff, but I just...
we'll see about that. Listen, you can use the Fizz card. It's a debit card that builds credit, so it like works like a debit card, but it is in the world of credit cards, so it is great. And I'll get you a course career certification so you can at least boost your resume and try to get into a job. But
I would love that. Thank you.
Job market, unemployment.
You know what I'm praying for? I'm praying right now, and what I'm really excited for, if they both pay for Netflix accounts, because that would be diabolical.
Right, borderline across Europe is substantially higher. Mostly, yes, you have pockets here and there that are lower, but I don't know, guys.
I mean, Europe's not set in stone, so.
Oh,
What does
we're
that
talking
mean?
like Indonesia next? Like, the dude just gave a very
Dude, did you see his eyes?
concerned face when you said that.
What do you mean Europe's not on the table anymore?
What do you mean by that?
Well, I thought we were talking about
Yes! Fight! Yes! Destroy each other! This dude is making all the money. Alright? He has the home. He's giving her everything. And she is vetoing his decisions every step of the way.
New Zealand.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know much about their economy, so I can't actually speak on that. I love getting into the geopolitics and economics of Europe because it's like, do what they did, do the opposite, and you'll be successful.
True.
We learned a lot about it from our friend. She also wants to move to New Zealand, and she was telling us all about it, and it sounds really great place to be. So,
Well, probably if you can afford to live there. New Zealand's hyper expensive, is it not? Because it's kind of,
yeah,
like the import costs are pretty expensive.
and they have a lot of like environmental restrictions. So like shipping stuff there is more expensive and things because there's a lot more taxes and things like that for like environmental reasons on shipping.
All right, so then if that's the case, I've brought in Miss Valeria, or Mrs. actually Valeria. She's our head of HR. She's not on camera, but she worked in New Zealand, and she's in HR. So, like, if this is the big plan to escape life, I don't know, man. From what I've heard, Valeria, and please correct me if I'm wrong, it's kind of hard to immigrate there, is it not?
From what I know, yes, it is. I mean, definitely to like help move over there.
Why would you want these people to immigrate to your country? Like, I'm not trying to be cringy or anything, but like, I think that immigration needs to be looked at from the perspective of if they are someone that is going to contribute to your society. Because really, every country should be looking into themselves first. Obviously, Europe didn't do that, and that's why Europe is right now a rapist hellhole. But realistically, that's what every country should do. I don't think these people would be a net positive anywhere. These people are going to move to New Zealand and start protesting against giving land back to indigenous people or whatever.
Probably need to have a job. The laws have changed a lot, and it's just...
Nux, you don't? Bro, I pay more taxes than your family.
It's a lot more difficult to move.
She's also jobless, and they're not married.
Okay. That would make it that much more difficult. And the job piece aside, with you not having a job, and I don't know what your guys' total like income situation is, but the cost of living in New Zealand is very, very high. Yeah, I want to like in the last couple of...
I love how they just said, wait, we're going to move to New Zealand to escape passion. They know nothing about New Zealand.
Maybe 5-10 years even, they've had like a severe housing affordability crisis.
But they want to run from fascism, is their argument. So the big argument is we want to run from fascism.
God,
well, that's her
dude.
big argument. He's in the IT job market right now in New Zealand. There's like 1,000 job openings right now in the entire country. Tech sector's not very strong right now. IT's big in New Zealand. It's actually their third largest export for what it's worth. But there's like 1,000 openings right now. You're competing against New Zealanders, Chinese.
That's welcome to the issue of immigration. Why would you want to bring in immigrants that will take jobs from your natives? Exactly. It's almost like you literally get the point. But you only get the point when it's talking about immigrating elsewhere, not when it comes to importing millions of cheap labor.
Right?
Yeah, I know. Yes, there's definitely a heavy population.
Have over 10 years of IT experience.
And no one else does in this competitive tech world we live in right now. Hey, how's the tech world right now, Valeria? Because we're in it.
I mean, it's definitely rough around here. And we have more of a tech industry here in like the U.S. and Austin. You think San Fran, whatnot. New Zealand is smaller, even more competitive.
You're not
I
going,
mean, you
bro,
have this
stop.
constant like immigration between Australians coming to New Zealand, Kiwis moving to Australia, and like Caleb did say, there's definitely a large population.
And why'd you move back?
Why did I move back here?
To Patriotsville, New Zealand.
Because it was actually very unaffordable. The quality of life that I have here, especially if you're looking at like I would want to live in a larger city like Auckland. Living anywhere else, your job opportunities go significantly down. But living somewhere like Auckland, I want to say the average housing cost is probably like over $1 million.
And you don't work, so
Yeah.
Hey, would you hire her? The longest job she's ever had in her 9 years of adulthood is 1 year and 3 months. And she bounces between jobs every second of her life.
No.
Don't want to say it out loud.
All right, thank you, Valeria.
Yeah, we know.
Dapper Valeria. Her first voice on camera experience.
Thank you, Valeria.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. So that's that. New Zealand seems a little off the table. And on her way out, by the way, she said, unless you're making $150,000 and have a lot of money in the bank, the standard of living there is going to be pretty rough. We know if you're on the show, a lot of money in the bank is not an option. In fact, we've only gone over one credit card and it was over the limit.
That's pretty bad.
Okay.
That is pretty bad. Wow.
Let's keep going. By the way, I'm curious, and I would like to ask you this, especially since you don't really know the household finances. Why would you guys aren't married? It's okay. 9 months in, but you do live together.
I mean, to be fair, she does water her own plants, so it's not like she doesn't contribute at all.
We know what comes in, $5,000 a month. What was spent last month in the household?
More than that.
I asked her. Miss Savannah Grace.
7,000?
Very close, 6,782. How the f are we getting to New Zealand spending $1,700 more than we make? How's that possible? How are we going to do anything? Believe it or not, even in a robust social welfare system, if you spend more than you make, you're still not going to do well.
That's true. That's
I
pretty
love
normal.
the Netherlands, by the way. If I would move somewhere, it's the Netherlands, but only on capital gains. I would not live there as an income tax individual.
We're pretty far from capital gains living, I'd say.
I was talking about me.
Oh, well, I know you're.
So how the f are you going to go? Okay, whatever.
I'm definitely not going to be able
Next
to
card.
pull that off.
Well, yeah, you have $2,000 in retirement and you're almost 30, so you're dramatically
Dude, this is
behind. Yeah,
diabolical,
you're done. Chase card, Amazon Chase card. Oh, this is the one we paid off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Interest accrued last month. Glad you used that money towards a card that is still accruing interest. He's purchasing on it. Oh, no, you fucking moron. You dick. No, you're a dick for this, dude. He had a late fee. He had a late fee.
Late fee. Absolute cinema. Love to hear it. These people can't tie their own shoelaces without blaming fascism.
Right after you paid it off. Right after you paid it off with the money you got from that grant, he had a late fee. Thoughts? Because that pisses me off. That pisses me off real quick. All right, listen here, financial.
God damn, they are getting...
You will not regret any of these. Change your life today.
I'm just hearing about that now. I didn't
surprised. Does that not enrage you?
know. Yeah, it does actually a little bit because honestly,
How dare you? How dare you? You know what? It does piss me off that this dude had a late fee when they're struggling for money. But how dare this piss you off that he had a $35 late fee when he works? You literally mooch off him. You live in his place. You're not married. All right? You're killing your own children. You are not contributing at all. He does the cooking. He does the cleaning. All you do is water your own plants. That is the only thing you contribute to this relationship. And it pisses you off that he has a $35 late fee? For real. Get some perspective, woman.
he's always telling me that
She's better be doing tricks on it, if you know what I'm saying. That's crazy. I do not believe in this entire, ecosystem of numbskulls. Unbelievable.
we are in this together, and then now I'm finding out that I've been kept in the dark a little bit.
Kept in the dark about a $35 late fee. Kept in the dark. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The audacity of this bitch.
I didn't know that he
I
was.
feel betrayed. She's a victim, guys. Look, she's a victim again. Everyone paying attention? Everyone paying attention? She's being a victim again.
Spending on those until I applied for the show for him, and I definitely didn't know about any of the
paid them off.
late fees.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like we had
Say
to
it.
spend on the credit because we didn't have the cash
Again,
available.
I'm not saying this as for the record, I'm not saying this as a defense for him. He absolutely shouldn't be having late fees. It's just the unbelievable bitch maneuver.
To pay other
But
bills.
I was asking, are you sure we can go out and do this? Are you sure we can get this thing? Or are you sure? And you would always say yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you sure we were able to buy a furnished, cushioned cuck chair for our moratorium? For our masturbatorium? Are you certain that we could have afforded the extra cushioned cuck chair in the corner? I don't know. I do not know, honestly. We should have kept the stool.
I don't want to say no.
You got called on your buddy, and you have no cope. You can't even cope about it. You have no rebuttal. You got called on you got discovered. The you're doing, the spending you're doing, the late fees you're accruing, the interest you're accruing on a card that she used her very limited funds to pay off to help you.
And I actually
Please.
decided
Please.
to pay off the cards instead of some of my personal debts that would actually prevent me from being able
It's
to.
true. It's a massive bitch move by this guy. Realistically, it is a huge bitch move. But how dare you sit here with your freaking soap opera bullshit while this dude literally was running defense for all of your bullshit forever.
Get housing if we ever broke up.
What is the status
Just furnished the masturbatorium.
of this relationship right now? How are we feeling?
We literally just installed the one-directional mirrors so that you could watch without getting involved.
Because this is like backstabby. How are we feeling?
I mean,
I feel like this dude is really trying to break them up, dude. He's trying to save Mustache Man over here by getting her to break up with him.
I feel like we're doing pretty good.
It's because he's getting.
Really?
He wouldn't be saying this.
Yeah.
Planning to save it in case they broke up. Who even thinks like that in a relationship, man?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little scared.
Reasonable. Thank you. Why are you living in a world of delusion? Just because you're getting laid?
I mean, it's not that. I just
No,
like
it's not that. I don't get laid. I watch. Bro's about to hit him with the 1-2.
I want to like provide for her, and I feel guilty.
What? You
saying
just
no.
you just moaned at the beginning about how she's taking advantage of you.
So
Now you're
get
saying I want to
married.
provide from her? How the two
Don't
ninjas
marry
immediately?
her.
I mean, I didn't complain.
When it becomes to
I didn't
your...
I didn't necessarily complain that I was providing for
That was a joke. Don't marry her. She's crazy. Get rid of her.
her.
But that's not going to happen because I see the soy coming out of this man's teats.
I just said
No, that
I,
she's taking advantage.
I said that she needed to do more to help out.
Play it back.
I mean, I am worried that you're taking advantage of me a little bit. You know?
It was just played back. Big guy. No, you called her out thinking, I feel like sometimes you're taking advantage of me. That is what you said. And now you're getting called in your The tune changes. Oh, I'm just trying to be a good man, taking care of her. I just want to be a provider. Now that you're called out, yeah, the first part of this conversation was definitely bullying her a bit. Absolutely, justifiably, I would say. Now you're getting called out and your tune changes.
That's right.
I mean,
they're both They're both commies. Bully all the commies. I support this.
I mean, I don't want to say no. I don't want to.
Thoughts on his reason?
I don't want to be.
For far too long, society has looked at Nazis as bad and communists as acceptable. No. They are both equally bad, all right? We cannot live in a society where this should be accepted. No, we should be making fun of communists. If a day goes by that you have not made fun of or spat upon communists, I spit on thee, it is disappointing. Disappointing. Defund the masturbatorium.
What do you think?
Like, I did feel like he was taking care of me, but I thought that we were in a partnership with each other. And I don't know.
We are. I've been saying that.
Yeah, we are in a partnership with each other where he gets late fees after I pay off his credit cards and I contribute absolutely nothing. Look at this, guys. What a partnership.
What a mess. Pull up your Amazon.
Oh.
Are you guys in the same Amazon together?
Yeah.
You have an iPhone?
No,
Yeah,
I
I have an iPhone.
Can you bring up the Amazon then?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think she sees because
I
we're
can't
on
see.
like the family thing. So like,
Okay, go ahead and pull yours up. Okay, if you can start a screen recording, that'd be great.
right, here you go.
All right, so here's the Amazon. What do we got? We got G Fuel Hype Sauce.
Oh, no. He does G Fuel.
Yeah, let's get that twice. Let's get that twice, by the way, after she pays off the card so that we can have a late fee on it and have interest accrue. Interesting strategy of
Laxative. That's
love.
important.
Phillips, laxative. Okay, buddy had some backed up poo. Fair
Listen,
enough.
man, we don't judge.
Wouldn't necessarily have it put it on a card that we can't pay off after our girlfriend pays it off. 3-prong adapter.
Wireless Apple CarPlay screen for car. What are we doing?
Noka Boost.
Shock collar. Do you have any pets? No.
GP20. Ultra safe jump starter. A wireless Apple CarPlay screen. Oh, good. Critical for life.
True.
Yeah, it was a
Backlit keyboard. A very gay one, so it's probably hers.
yeah. She
G Fuel.
She has
More J Fuel, bro.
she needs
Adjustable
to.
earplug.
But I use my favorite streamer. I use code Hasanabi.
Because there's a woman in the house. Am I right? Am I right,
Actually,
guys?
those are for me. Those are for me because I get overstimulated really easily in loud places.
Oh my god, bro. I mean, to
And
be
the-
fair,
and the
he
key-
does all the cooking.
Keyboard is because I have a weird keyboard that she can't use.
Yeah.
She's too disabled to use his keyboard, bro. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
So I got her
It's
a
like
keyboard that she can use
split.
better.
And yeah, that's.
Oh
weird.
God! Oh, if it isn't $141 of late fees this year so far, meaning that's about 4 missed payments this year so far. Hey, he's missed half his payments, including the payment after he spent money after you f***ing paid it off.
That's awkward.
He told me they were on auto pay.
Why'd you say that? Lies?
I mean, they are now.
Oh, f off. Right before coming on the show means nothing. Listen, the balance is small. You just have the front time, you tit.
Boy.
It's $146.62.
That's
Minimum
rough,
monthly
buddy.
payment $73. So stupid. So stupid. Also, there's gunk on your phone on the screen.
On my phone. Yeah, my hands are really sweaty. Sorry.
Dude, it wasn't sweat. It was just crusty. Blue cash preferred
That was from the masturbatorium.
card. Whose is this?
That's me also. All the credit cards are mine.
Oh, okay.
Of course they are. She makes nothing.
Blue cash. We got a balance of $394. Again, it's not like substantial, especially at your income level. With a minimum monthly payment of $40. $299.70 of purchases, but not only that, 95 fees. $95 of fees.
my
Hey, by the way,
God,
3 cards
dude.
we talked about so far, 3 all have had fees. All have had fees. This is what you're attaching yourself to. This is the person you're dependent on.
Yikes.
Thoughts?
Well,
She'd be like, well, he has late fees, so I'm going to go live back on the street. I'm homosexual.
I thought that we had already discussed all of the financial stuff and that it was that I was in the loop.
So he lied.
No, I mean, I'm stabilized now, but like,
No, man, I'm a communist. Communists don't lie. Communists never lie or subvert or assassinate. We don't do that. We just hate fascism and stuff.
earlier in the year.
No.
earlier-
Your most recent statements, I will not hear it. I am sick. I am sick and tired of the guys. I'm so good. I'm stabilized. I did a little budget for a week and a half before coming on the show that I knew I was going to come on that ripped me into pieces into finances. You did that for a diet show. You do that for a finance show. You do that for a car repair show. You do that for any show where you're improving something.
No,
that means nothing.
No, I got laid off from my last job.
Buddy, this is your most recent statements. When did you get laid off?
March.
Okay, so then no. You're having missed payments last month.
Oh my god.
It's not March.
Or last March, sorry.
Diabolical. This sucks. I'm gonna be a provider, but also I am going to literally fuck up my finances in every possible way.
No.
I'm a communist with a credit card. Got my Gucci wifey. Yeah, she's got a green dot on her nose.
I'm going to lose my mind with this episode. What the does that have to do with anything?
I mean, I had catching up to do. I had stuff to pay, and
What does that have to do with anything right now?
I mean, like I said earlier, like stuff that happened before we got together.
Oh god, he also has trauma. Dude, I'm telling you, man, there is a problem in society with these neoliberal fucking retards on the far left sitting there and making believe they're victims. Bro's a white male, so he's really has to cope. All right, if you're a white straight man, oh no, he said he's bisexual, never mind, which is just a scam. Bisexual is a scam. You heard it here first, folks. All right, I know that this is going to be controversial. Some people are going to disagree. Bisexual is a scam. If you are a man that's dating a woman and you call yourself bisexual so you can put yourself on the LGBT victimhood cult, all right, that's a scam, man.
Has an effect on now. So like,
That's going to be your cope until the end of your life. Guys, stuff that happened in life has an effect on now. Equals, it's okay that bad stuff is happening now, and I'm going to use the past as a
Dude, and the reason why I have so little tolerance for this is because I literally, I have a great role model. I have multiple great role models for the record. Both of my grandfathers are Holocaust survivors that immigrated, one to America, one to Canada. They both worked their asses off and made something amazing. They have children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and they've built something beautiful and wonderful. And, honestly, like, this shit is terrible. So I grew up with that in my family, okay? I grew up with that in my family. So whenever I hear, like, the struggle thing, it's like, oh, I'm struggling because I feel stressed because... And I hear that shit, all right? And I know what my grandparents went through, and I see they don't have the victim mentality. They don't, all right? One of my grandfathers already passed away. My other one, still alive, thank God. He wakes up in the middle of the night screaming to this day, and he's over 100 years old, okay? Because of what happened to him in the Holocaust. All right? Like, that shit's insane. And that dude worked his ass off and turned around his life. So when I see these, like, victim mentality bullshits, it's so frustrating to me. Oh, my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was a slave. Everyone's great-great-grandfather was a slave. Shut the fuck up. This isn't your problem. So every time I hear these stories, it's just so unbelievably cringe.
as an excuse, as a cope, as a get out of jail.
well, I mean,
God.
no, I mean, you learn
past-
lessons, right?
But you
And
didn't. You're having late
improve.
fees last month. F off, learn lessons. Where's your lessons learned? I'm not seeing lessons learned. F you. If you didn't have late fees, maybe we could have that conversation.
It's a work in progress.
Nope.
Yeah, everything's a work in progress.
Not seeing work nor progress.
I mean, we have had conversations about how I'm scared to be financially dependent on him right now.
Well, you desperately are.
Bro, you don't have the right to complain about this because you are financially dependent and you give him nothing in return. Nothing. Dude, this is the worst thing ever, man. This is the worst thing ever. This is crazy.
Because you're not getting a job to save your life or stick at one. And not only that.
She's like, well, I don't feel comfortable with him, with me being financially dependent, so get a job.
I mean, you won't get on health insurance, so good luck if you ever have to go to the hospital. But not only that. How did those conversations go then? Walk me through that conversation, please.
Usually I mention that I'm having this fear, this anxiety, and
Well, I'm sure he hears that in every conversation with you, but
yeah, we talk about it. Then, he does what he can to console me. We look at stuff together. But I
How does it go from your perspective?
I mean, we do talk stuff over and go over stuff. And I try to keep her in loop as much as possible. But
What do you mean as much as possible?
Are these productive conversations?
I mean,
Doesn't seem like it's led anywhere. In fact, she's learning about a lot of your financial stuff right now.
yeah, I mean, like
And then I give her money.
we talk about stuff and
Stuff.
Apparently, you spent a
like
shit ton of
things
money building out a recording booth in your house to become a voiceover actor.
yeah, I mean,
Please give me your voiceover.
Oh shit.
I mean, I haven't been in any parts yet, so
This dude spent hundreds of dollars on equipment for voiceover shit, and because he wants to be a voice actor with no parts.
Okay, I'm giving you a part. I'm hiring you now. Congratulations.
Okay.
You are selling a budget-friendly cookbook.
sure.
Sell it in a dramatic fashion.
Oh,
Dramatic. Okay.
Dramatic fashion.
bro, this dude probably hates AI or something. This is crazy.
Like
Oh, okay.
Just do it, bro.
well, wait, no, well, I gotta get more information about what you want, right?
Okay, I wanted to
So-
make money by you selling it.
Okay. This is
Okay, you're fired.
I
That
didn't
was
get
just your normal voice.
This is.
Give me a different voice.
Caleb Hammer.
Okay, okay.
Available
How
now.
much did you spend on that?
Brody, you're 35 years old. What are we doing?
A few $100s on the so I'd rip the closet out and put the the foam up and that kind of stuff.
What a teapot. Because that's what we spent $299.70 on this card for.
That was for
Bro, this is diabolical.
a friend's birthday that
Hot
I was hot pot, yeah.
You paid for the full thing?
I paid for half and then my friend sent me cash for half and then that half didn't make it onto the card.
Priorities of where money goes in your situation where you make substantial income. It's just going down. You have 3 years of acting classes?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
3 years of acting classes, bro. 3 years of acting classes, and we got. Oh my god, dude, this is diabolical. All right, so the voice acting. Okay, no one cares, but I actually know a lot about the voice acting sphere because people have asked me to voice act lots of parts in different places. It doesn't work. It's a dying industry. The pay is shit. Realistically, only do it if you have like a real passion for it. Do not invest hundreds of dollars into this hobby, into this career, because it's not gonna work. It's probably not gonna work. The voice acting industry in America right now, not only is it getting replaced by AI in real time, but that's one. And two, and I think this is very important to note, they don't hire amateurs anymore. They really don't. They want either celebrity names, they'll take even YouTubers sometimes if they can't get a real celebrity, or they'll get the established upper class echelon of voice actors that are already accepted into society. Mr. Gay Mustache, it's not gonna work, bro. I'm sorry. That's just where we at.
Okay, Synchrony. Well, also yours. So care credit.
Yeah.
Care credit. Is this dogs, cats?
Dentist.
So caring care credit. $684.40 with what's the normal minimum monthly payment?
It has a $30 minimum monthly payment, but I'm paying
What's the interest rate?
26%.
Okay,
But
I'm just gathering the
but
minimums for now.
Yeah, but right now it's got the 6-month interest free. So I paid, the last payment I made was $106.
Is it deferred interest?
Yeah.
Deferred interest is accruing.
Yeah. But
You know what that
obviously,
means?
yeah. But I mean, the goal obviously
What
is
is
to pay
deferred
it off.
interest?
It's like it accrues, and then if you don't pay it off by the 6
And that is
months,
happening
then it
on
hits
this
your
car.
car. Yeah.
100%. You know for a fact.
Yeah.
Okay, then what you're doing is okay.
And I'm paying $106 on it every month, so that way I can have it paid off by the time.
Okay, I'll make that as a note. $106 is needed to pay that off in time. Okay. So dental work was done on this.
All right, we're making progress.
Yeah,
had
I
to
mean,
get a
fair
root
enough.
canal.
Huh?
Had to get a root canal.
Yeah.
Who?
Me.
He did.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Happens.
got blessed with my teeth. Really lucky.
Smoke cigarettes, don't you?
Yeah, I vape.
I told you you wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
Indigo, what's this?
No, but it's like vaping sucks, man. Like, it really does. I mean, smoking is obviously worse than vaping. Smoking is way worse. It's also, it's expensive. Like, aside from just, I think, being shitty and unattractive, and don't do it because it's bad for your health, but it's also expensive, man.
What is indigo?
That is the
it's really
debt from my apartment.
Wait.
We actually use the money from
And I
the
bet if we
grant.
talk about it, it'll be a trauma apartment, so we're not going to. Okay, well, you owe at this trauma apartment, $1,455.76. Okay. When was this?
March.
This year?
This was the
Yes.
apartment that she left to move in with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't afford
I
to
know
stay
we're
there.
going to get into something that's about to annoy the out of me. Why'd you leave this apartment?
I could not afford to
Oh, wow, it wasn't actually trauma.
Wait, why couldn't she afford to get there? Don't worry.
because of what happened with me and my sister.
I told you, wait, bro.
I lost my
There's
job.
the trauma.
Oh, you lost your job.
Yeah. Having to take care of them.
My job was babysitting my siblings.
Because they were sick all the time, being kids.
Oh, right.
I got that.
and-
Except obviously they have places to go because they're going there now. One's going to live with their literal mom.
No,
At the time, they couldn't live with them.
Hold on, I got that. That's fine.
At the
Why'd you
time-
lose the apartment though?
Because I couldn't afford to pay for it.
Because you lost a job. Why'd you lose a job?
Because I didn't have anybody else
What
to watch my
was the
sisters.
job?
Texas Health and Human Resource.
Oh, great. Okay, how many hours a week were you working in that job?
40.
What was your pay?
$3,325 a month.
Okay, and you were getting the grants for the kids anyway.
Yeah, but I just,
So that would have
Yeah, you can afford
helped.
that.
it
for
wasn't
sure.
enough.
Well, not enough, but you could have had a part-time job. You said
I was also door dashing when
the
I had them.
17-year-old that has independence now and is moving in with other family, right? Because they're
Right.
18. What's wrong with them?
She has just a lot of learning and mental disabilities.
So she could have been okay because she was taking care of the younger one.
Disabilities.
So it's that
They
far.
could not have been left alone at all.
Right.
Yes,
Well, no
even said
offense,
so.
but
They couldn't be left alone, and I didn't have anybody in my life that could
which
watch
I get
them
that, and I
take care
understand
of
why
them.
you would empathetically want to take care of them. But is it not more of a disservice to put them in the household of someone that can't even take care of themselves? If we're being completely candid and honest.
That was my argument about it when we talk about it, like, because
you didn't
when
listen
things
to
were
you,
getting
bro.
rough, I would have to be like, hey, I hate to say this, but maybe consider that you can't handle this.
I mean, oh, and you just opened a Costco cart 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yes.
Is that in the stack?
no,
Pull it up. Why the f are we opening a brand new credit card if our goal is to pay off debt so we can flee to another country?
At the time, I think
Dead
it was like
silence.
they had some sort of special going where if you
We-
open the card,
Well, there's
you
always a
get
special going.
you get like a
She fell for the visa special. People think they're not equipped for life, man. This is crazy.
the membership is free
Let's go. Who
basically.
gives a f? Go to H-E-B.
we don't have HEB.
Go to Walmart. Okay, great. We immediately, okay, you open it, you get the benefit. Fantastic. And that's where you leave it, right? Nope. We immediately boosted it up to $1,290.81. Great strategy, guys. We're really getting off of this. Oh, it's up from 563. All right. Jexa Energy.
That's also mine from
Of
my
course it is.
apartment.
Yep, that makes sense.
Again, I deferred paying those to
Doesn't
pay the
stop,
credit
man.
cards for him
Bro.
Why?
because those won't have like
They don't
that
have
much
interest
interest
on
on
them.
them. Versus
But they're on
the,
your collections. They're f***ing you.
I mean,
They're destroying you.
yeah, a little bit, but at
And
the
also, it's
time,
his
like-
interest, not yours. You're 9 months into a relationship. You're not even close to married.
Yeah, but at the time, like, I didn't need any big purchases or anything like that, so I thought it would be okay until I got a job and
This
I'd
is
be easily
diabolical,
pay them
man.
back off.
Well,
And I've never been without a
I'll
job.
look at
this
your
long.
resume. I'll look at your resume in the post show. Okay? You have your resume if I ask for it?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
I'll look at
on
it in
your
the
phone.
post show. We'll see. $355 is owed on that. Oh my goodness. Now, what do we owe $4,762 to at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union?
That's my car. That's my car loan.
The one that you bragged about paying?
The one that I just totaled.
Oh!
I have gaps, yes.
But
I
steps for that.
might
But-
be in breach of my gap insurance contract.
The commies. These are the people. They yell communism. They yell socialism because they want you to pay for their absolute train wreck lives.
Why?
Apparently my deductible on my insurance is too high. I didn't know it.
Bro, I have insurance. I just wasn't paying for it.
Didn't know it at the time. Yeah, I found that out right after the crash. I actually called my
Well-
bank and talked to them about it.
All right. Well, we owe $4,762.66. That's a 13.5% interest rate. You could have paid this too. $456 is owed on a monthly basis, right?
On the car? No, that's $263 a month on the
That's what you
car
bragged
loan.
about paying? Okay, it's $262 a month. It's a fucking credit card. It's lower than his
Yikes,
top credit card
dude,
payment.
this is crazy.
First credit card we talked about.
And then by the way, these are the leftoids with degrees that say, if you voted for Trump, you're actually uneducated. We are the educated ones. All right, you have to be aware. They're the ones that call themselves educated.
This is the fourth car you totaled. We shouldn't let you be driving, right?
Yeah.
it's
She totaled 4 cars. She totaled 4 cars. But I'm a misogynist. If I mention something about women driving, what are we doing?
it's more than that, right?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Germany, you can have her.
How does she even have insurance at all, bro? She shouldn't be on the road. She's like an actual public safety threat.
He has the blue eyes to go. 4 cars.
Yeah.
What the f is wrong with you?
Well, I think it's undiagnosed ADHD, but
Everyone has ADHD. Stop. Literally stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, here she is.
Women driving,
Another
am
mental health.
I right?
Dude, you are the definition of Reddit and TikTok. You are everyone on there combined into one. I'm not even joking. You literally are.
where's my award?
Your award is you will never be a productive member of society and you'll cry about it forever. That's your reward. And our
Brain rot reward.
And our taxes pay for her to survive. And pay for her to murder her children.
it's not brain rot.
Brain rot.
It's not brain rot. It's permanent victimhood. We all love a good brain rot. That's fiction. Oh, good. Oh, no, this is a mortgage.
the mortgage, yeah.
You have a mortgage. Oh, so you're gonna sell the house to move?
Yeah, probably.
6.5% interest. That sounds about right. So you probably got it in the last couple years, right?
Yeah.
That's normal.
$285,363.23 is owed. Okay, minimum monthly payment $2,861.25.
All right, so they're $300,000 in debt.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, good. You have what's it worth?
I don't know what it's worth, but I know I have like a $10,000 equity position in the home.
So it's worth $295,000.
Yeah.
I'm getting some sad head shakes in the back of the room, ladies
Yeah,
and
valid.
gentlemen.
That's fair.
Okay, so you will lose money if you sell.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you got it with your ex.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very.
And again, you have to realize how insane this is. By the way, again, this is just me preaching the basic traditional lifestyle. All right, so don't mean to be cringe here or anything. Do you realize what we're watching right now? Do you see what's even happening? These are people in endless, messy, hedonistic relationships, slutting around and doing this shit. All right? I locked one down. I have a wonderful life, and I thank God. I thank God that I am lucky enough to be in this position. All right? That's what you got to do. You lock her down forever. Then you move in and then do shit like that, whatever, etc., etc. All right? And then you work on that. All right? You don't literally walk around and fuck everything that moves. This is crazy.
That was what I was.
You guys do relationships so well. You guys
I got cheated on. That wasn't my fault. But I will. But
For the record, that's not necessarily true. If your girl cheated on you, then there's a very, very, very high chance that you personally were just acting like a piece of shit. All right? You want my incredibly hot take? My incredibly hot take is most guys that get cheated on by their spouses are pieces of shit. Most. Not all. Obviously, there's a lot of women that are just whores. It's an issue too, for sure. But no, you definitely probably contributed. Most relationships have two sides to tango situation.
granted, getting a house with someone you're not married to, maybe not a smart idea.
True, it's ridiculous. It's retarded. You should never do that. You should never buy a house with somebody you're not married to. That's just insane. But anyway, these people don't even believe in marriage, so what's the difference?
He took accountability for something.
True.
With no emergency fund.
We did it, ladies and gentlemen. $1,000 in this checking account. Netflix, Hawaiian Bros, Taco Bueno, Hulu, Amazon, Chick-fil-A, Puff World, Smoke Shop. Going in and getting
Bro, they have Hulu and Amazon and Crunchyroll.
some bullshit. Wingstop, Venmoing out $29. Michael Stores, Venmoing out $4.75. Getting some bullshit. Subway, Venmoing out $10. Apple Bill, Puff World, Smoke Shop. Apple Bill, what the f are we doing? Whose checking account?
That's mine.
What are you doing? You're killing it. Wait, you're spending money you literally don't even come close to having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was spending.
Yeah, that was after
This is insane.
I had paid off my bills for 6 months. I thought that would be enough for me to find a job, and I just kind of had a little extra left over.
I tried to tell her that she wouldn't find a job all that
Right.
fast, but
What are you guys going to do if you get pregnant and you're in Texas now?
we
He
can't.
has a vasectomy.
I got a vasectomy.
Well done.
Well done! No! The saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. These are miserable cucked people. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. What a nightmare. This dude's life is over. His life is over. What's the, what are you doing? I mean, to be fair, she would just murder his babies anyway. What a nightmare.
Absolutely not.
I don't want kids.
I don't want kids. No.
These people are nightmares. This is so sad. They will forever be miserable. You have to realize they will forever be miserable. Both of you. It's the saddest thing in the world. And we live in society that preaches that you should do this. You should be a communist, radical, leftist, Marxist that goes around and believes in all the random cringe.
Because I don't think that, I mean, obviously in my situation, it's not right to bring a child into the world when I can't take care of myself, right? Or us as a couple.
You can be an adult, but
Sure.
Yes, I agree.
And because of victimhood shit, I would rather live a completely meaningless, empty life. This is tragic, man. It really is. It's so sad.
$197
And their stupidity dies with them.
in this checking account. This is yours.
Yeah.
Bombshells, HTO, Ari, Two Hands, Poke, Whiskey Cake. Oh, this is all bullshit. All while we have credit card debt and late fees. Your late fees are not, I had to pay bills. Dude, you're going out to eat every second of your life. Camera, look at this. Just look at this. This is fucking ridiculous. Shut the fuck up, victim bullshit. Amazon, Popeyes, Umi Sushi Grill, Tesla Life, ATM withdrawal, $143, transaction fee, Texas Foe, Samanusi. We all love some Samanusi. Yama Sushi and Shiba Hut, Cheddar Hollows, Whataburger, Texas Foe House,
my
McDonald's,
God,
Wendy's,
it's
Taco
all
Bell,
fast food.
Alterations Buy, going in and getting some bull, Taco Bell, Outlaws Saloon. Oh, there's more. Bull.
They're gonna live an entire life as completely hedonistic leeches on society. I want everyone watching this to look at these people. Do not become these people. Create a family of basic biblical values, basic traditional lifestyle. All right, it will change you. It will give you a meaning. Look at these people. They're gonna wander around in misery for eternity. And they are screaming at you from behind their keyboards that you're a fascist.
Bullshit. Whataburger, Taco Bell, Sonic Drive-In, Chicken Express, Popeyes, Sidecar Social, OpenAI, ChatGPT, Cash App,
She spends $20 on a month on ChatGPT.
McDonald's, Amazon, World Market, HTO, Container Store, fucking bullshit. You do not get to claim any victimhood when it comes to those late fees that were happening in this month. You bought a $3,600 Victorian portrait of yourself and your cat?
Yeah.
Why are they laughing? That's crazy.
Okay, you guys are done. There's no hope. You guys are actually broken.
That's probably by far one of the dumbest things I've ever done.
You need to stop going out to eat. You need to stop going out to eat. You need to quit smoking. You need to stop buying dumb things. Fucking moronic.
I tried to get her to stop smoking, and it lasted 24 hours.
Of course it did. Members account, 1,600.
Yeah, no shit. Because you people have absolutely zero self-control, and you're proud of it.
Your retirement 2,100. This is good luck, guys. Let's see if we can budget this, but good luck. I mean, just your guys' worldview is broken, especially yours. Like, you're going to be victimhood forever. You're going to say, oh, but things in the past impact us right now, so we can't do anything no matter what. There's nothing happening. And then you're like, well, I had to make payments due, so that's why I was late on my credit cards. Then he goes and blows hundreds, if not thousands, on going out to eat. What the f*** are we doing? What are we possibly even doing? So stupid, so moronic. I don't understand what kind of life we are trying to live. It is so stupid, beyond stupid. Going out to eat was $1,323. Couldn't afford your payments?
Whoa!
No, for a fact, you guys.
$1,300 fast food. She's unemployed. Oh my God. Make pasta, lady. What are we doing?
Minimum payments outside of the mortgage is less than that.
This is diabolical.
Not including the mortgage and putting in $106 for the care credit instead of the $30. Your minimum monthly payment for debts are $890. Now let's put in the mortgage. That is $2,861. Utilities, gas, electric, internet, all combined. Well, how much is that on a monthly basis?
Let's see. Gas is about 60. Internet is 80, 72. What was the third one? Sorry.
80, 70. Oh, okay. Any other utility? Gas, electric?
Water is about 80. Electric on the higher months, it's like 300. So I just budget for 300. And then
Buddy, how much in total? Because now you've just thrown out a bunch of things. How much am I budgeting towards utilities?
Let's see. Hold on. 300, 380, 460, 520.
Bro.
And then, yeah, 520.
520 for utilities. Kind of crazy. Gas, vroom, vroom, drive.
Like $60 a month.
And now you don't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I work from home 3 days a week.
Yeah, I don't have to pay for gas. I totaled 4 cars.
So I don't have
car
to drive
insurance.
a lot. Well,
None for me anymore.
but mine is $50 a month, but I pay it in one big chunk,
Yeah.
like the
$50.
6 month
Phone
thing.
bill.
Yeah, 80.
Mine's 50.
So
80 plus 50?
130 total. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Eesh.
TP fund, anything else you need to survive? 200. Medical health care, copays. I'm sure you go to a lot of things.
I don't think either of us have any copays.
Okay,
or
Jim?
anything. I don't have a gym.
Look at this guy.
We want to
Look at him. What do you mean, Jim?
put that in
No,
though.
it's
budget in it.
adorable.
Yeah, we wanna have
That's
one.
I'll put
adorable.
$50.
Jim.
Okay, groceries, $600. Use the meal plan, use the cookbook, just meal prep. You guys have pet insurances?
No.
Should you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of them are healthy? And
All are healthy.
old.
All are healthy. 2 are old, 3 are not.
okay, 3 whats?
I have 3 cats. She has 2 dogs.
Which ones are
One
the
of
No kids, 3 cats, 2 dogs. Welcome to the saddest people of all time.
her
Young,
dogs.
though.
One of her dogs is old, and one of my cats is old.
Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna go. Let's call it $100. Nah, let's call it 120 for pet insurance. There's no way you guys could afford a vet bill. Anything else that needs to be in your? I'll put subscriptions in $50. Anything else that needs to be in your budget that I've not taken account?
I don't think so. Does that sound like everything to you?
Yeah,
I think that's everything. I finished paying off the portrait.
Yeah, you're
so
good.
that
Close the debt. That's
It would-
pretty.
yeah.
Portrait, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, needed to survive is $5,531.25. You only bring in $5,000. You're fucked. Okay. I mean, the reality of this situation is go get a fucking job, and
She needs a job. The reality is she needs to get a job.
I'm gonna review your resume in the post show. But if you can bring in $1,000, we can at least start chipping away at this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the bad debt outside of the mortgage itself. Yeah, it's about $13,500. You go bring in $1,000 a month, we can pay that off in like 2 years. That's not that bad. Bring in even more, we can pay it off a lot quicker. $1,500 a month, we can pay it off in a year. Get a fully funded emergency fund, then you guys can do
Yeah,
whatever.
they're cooked.
You want.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they could get jobs. They could pay it off. No, they're cooked for life. They're going to have miserable, forever, brutally ruined lives. Suffering under fascism. The boot of fascism is going to be on their neck forever because they're retarded.
That's what we're doing now. There's already a few things I know we're going to talk about in the post show. 1, her resume. 3, okay, this one's actually crazy and I'm not going to spoil it. And also just, there's so much. Okay, so yeah, let's get a Hammer financial score. The post show is going to be crazy for this one. Spending in a budget, you overspend 0 out of 10. Debt, oh, we got collections if we're doing household. 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, there's like 1,000 in savings. 1 out of 10. Retirement, dramatically behind. 1 out of 10. Real estate, you don't own a house. Low equity position, so if you're going to sell today, it would be kind of rough, but I'll give 5 out of 10 because you can just sit and hold. So you still have that advantage, at least you're in the market. Hammer financial score rounded up to 1.5 out of 10. Get yours at calebhammer.com. Join Hammer.
Yikes. Nah, the green dot lady's crazy. No, they're both crazy. This is tragic. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. These are retards. Don't be like them. Find God, build a relationship, have some children, build a wonderful family, work your ass off, contribute to society, and don't be miserable, vindictive, lonely bitches that are gonna die alone inevitably, because this relationship's not gonna last. And realistically, that's what you got. You gotta pray. You gotta pray that whatever you have in store is better than this shit. All right, but whatever they're doing, don't. All right, whatever they're doing, don't. These are miserable, tragic, lonely people that will never fucking get themselves out of their headspace of victimhood and cringe. See you in the next one. Bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, man.